X0 just resubbed for 45 months.
Unbelievable.
Wogan just resubbed for 7 months. I can't wait to see people use major strats so poorly.
You know, I don't know what's wrong with that boy. You raise him, you think you're raising him right.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he's missing 3 out of the 4 last week. And this week it's not even an excuse.
Not even an excuse.
Not even an apology. It's just not here.
Just shocking.
Might have to permanently remove him from the roster.
I think we may well need to. Fogged can't make it, unfortunately.
That is a shame.
Unbelievable.
Wogan _ just resubbed for 18 months. Ill cast.
I've had much enjoyment casting with Y.O.S.O over the last couple of
Lanro just resubbed
Well,
for
lad,
7
who's-
months.
I mean, the chat doesn't really want him to talk about the games. They just want to talk about pasta and food. Yeah.
Who is Ben Jakiro?
I don't know. Why?
It's just a funny name. It's one of the Alfredo's Pleasure Palace goons is called Ben Jakiro.
Alright.
I'm just gonna see if we can get Munt.
Okay. I think he's feeling pretty under the weather.
Damn the Altwise just.
He'll do one until he shows up. Right, we got Munt.
Well, I mean that's not. I mean, I presume he just means he's gonna do what?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can't show up mid-game.
That's fine. That's fine. But Plague could show up after the first, and we can get him in.
Yeah, you could.
Oh Lord.
What?
Yeah, Munt can do one.
No.
Oh.
No.
Eri, if you're watching
Bloody
this,
hell.
please invite Munt.
And please ban Plague from everything. Chat, Discord, LinkedIn, whatever else he has, Facebook, just ban him.
LinkedIn. Getting banned from LinkedIn would be a fucking an achievement.
Check your audio settings.
Tell you what, I've been omega betrayed by Lidl.
Eri, Munt, get in the channel, and we can go.
How do I change my open mic?
You click
Audio.
on
Audio.
audio.
Is it team or party?
Team open mic. And for some reason that works.
So there's actually a lad called Quaron Gooch.
What does that mean?
Mate, dude, he sent me an email. He wanted to be the photographer for Dallas.
Oh,
was like-
Quaron Gooch, yeah.
Yeah. Just a lad.
I mean,
talking about-
when I was living in Fulham, there was a road pretty near me called Kuma Place.
Wait, whereabouts did you live in Fulham? Was it in Wandsworth?
That's not in Fulham. What are you chatting?
Or near Wandsworth? It's in
Wandsworth is
Putney.
Wandsworth is Wandsworth.
Wandsworth is Putney, mate. Putney,
Yeah,
Bliat.
Fulham's above the river. Putney's below.
Yeah.
Basically the same though.
It's like saying Twickenham is Richmond or Wimbledon is fucking Rains Park.
Well, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, they're pretty much the same. They're
They're not the same. They're different.
They leak into each
They're
other.
on stern borders.
Oh, there.
Uh-oh, we have some
What's
connection
the border between north and south then?
Between north and south, what?
England.
Birmingham.
Alright,
I think that's fair.
I'll take your word for that. I reckon Hastings. Everything north of Hastings. Fucking bin it.
Isle of Wight.
So I bought some salted almonds at Lidl, thinking, holy shit, I haven't had salted almonds in a billion years.
Because they're
Turns
dog
out-
shit.
What? Okay, wait. First of all, piss off. Second of all, they decide someone in the company somewhere at Lidl's decided to make cookie dough flavored salted almonds, which I mistakenly picked up because I didn't think there was any other version of salted almonds other than just salted almonds.
Shit ones,
so
yeah.
now I have.
Cookie dough
Well,
flavour.
can I just remind you, Ted, that you were wrong about the Brazil nut lethality, right?
I haven't
No,
exited this
I
game.
was
You
I
not
proved you
wrong.
wrong.
I was not
No, I
wrong.
proved-
You
I
said
proved you
to
wrong.
me, you said to me, did you know, and this is a direct quote, if you eat more than 2 Brazil nuts a day, you will die. That was what you said.
Yeah.
And that is hot bollocks.
No.
Yes! We
so-
read the article together!
This is like his tail discussion all over again. Wait, were you here for the tail discussion, Ted? You
Sadly
were, right?
not.
10 seconds.
Oh, okay. So Munt, for some reason, thought.
No, he
that
wasn't here.
Oh,
a
that
third of
all people have
tails.
tails. Yes, no, I do remember that, yeah. I do remember that. The
So,
thing
according
is
to Munt,
that
if you eat 2 Brazil nuts a day,
you will die.
No,
That
no,
was the
more than
opening.
2.
No, but
I mean,
that
when?
that
I
was
mean,
his
you are going to
opening.
die at some point.
That was his
fair play to
opening.
Munt.
Did you
Well,
know,
he's
mate?
right.
If you eat more than 2 Brazil nuts a day,
No,
you'll
they
die.
said it was basically you get too much
Selenium.
Like,
Selenium.
It causes a dopamine overdose.
It's
and-
selenium.
Yeah, but how long does it take you to die?
You'd have-
Because
like,
not
if you
eating
just
2
sat
Brazil
there-
nuts will also kill you at some point.
Like,
No,
if you
no.
said they're eating loads of Brazil nuts, it isn't particularly healthy for you because there's a lot of selenium in them. That was what the article said. No,
Yeah,
I've no idea
and
about the
it's
source or
more
the
than
validity
2.
of it.
More than 2.
It said
Might as well
it
write-
did not say
might as well
more than
write
2.
your will.
It definitely did not say that. You are out of your brain, as usual.
And
Google it
was
and you'll
just
find the
resubbed
truth.
for 11 months. Happy in-house.
The undying opening. Let's see what Scipio's Helm enjoyers respond with. Should be CK Grim, but they banned CK. of course.
K710 just resubbed for 43 months. Good job in Stockholm.
Xavier
BBW.
and
Me
Nico
and
are
Katie
both
loved
new.
playing Spot the Ball.
Yeah.
They're both
with you.
unknown and they're both herald.
Excellent.
Jesus.
5 seconds remaining.
Possible Smurfs. Are they both? Here's my fact check. Though. I don't care what rank they are. Are they actually subs? That's my.
Oh. Let's have a look
One,
here.
one of them is.
Nico. I don't
Oh,
see
I
a
know,
Nico
yeah.
in Goons.
No, he's in.
Oh, is he in the channel?
It does
Yeah.
say he's a sub.
he does.
Citizen Nev is not a sub.
Is he not?
Storming Eagle also not a sub. Everyone else checks out. Bird is also not a sub. So we've got 3 non-subs playing this. Sort it out, Eri, please. Can we stop inviting people who are not paying for the fucking privilege of being in the in-house? Stop inviting them into the in-house. Thank you.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't care if it's a bug.
5 seconds remaining.
Who said
I
it's a
don't care.
bug?
Well, someone in chat says, isn't it a bug? I don't care if it's a bug. That's what the Discord says. You would not believe the length I go to protect this realm. When I had to go into the banned words list and write all the fucking slurs and racial abuse I could think of.
He did it.
Citizen
I had to
just
write it
resubbed for
down.
12 months.
Someone
Turns
fucking
out
screen
my
caps
prime had
that.
expired.
I'm going to prison.
Storming Eagle just resubbed.
Always
That means it's in chat, so that's also a ban. Congratulations. You paid
Nev
yourself.
resubbed.
Don't auto renew. King JRK just resubbed for 45 months. 45 is a big number, and in here,
fucking
let's
despicable.
go.
They just resubbed.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, Jonas, that's not my fault. That's Discord being shit.
5 seconds remaining.
Correct, 276 Rick. The ban hammer should be coming out. Look at the channel that's from. Channel XXXXXXXXX Jeff XXXXXXXXX. Interesting.
Dire team back. Radiant team banned.
I've blocked
Strange.
Goose Advisor, so every time I'm checking, it pops up one blocked message, and it's the Goose Advisor because he keeps telling me, "Oh, you're level 57 in the chat." I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Scipio's Helm and Joys have picked 2 of the worst supports that I think they could possibly pick. So good job, lads. Warlock is dog shit. Skywrath Mage, I don't know, the lads don't really do much with it. No setup for him so far.
Gibson today.
Great hero. Gibson about every hero.
I think, you know what? I don't even think I've got COVID. I actually think I might have corny big withdrawals.
Did you take a test?
5 seconds.
Well, I went to, so this morning I had 1 test left in my pack, but when I opened it, there was no solution in the bottle, so I felt a bit scammed. That's already like fucking 50p gone. So I went to Lidl just now, and I think they stopped selling them because I couldn't find anywhere in the store. I asked, and she just looked at me kind of weird. And
Radiant team
Haben Sie einen Covid-Test, bitte?
they didn't have any masks or any any tests. So I'll go to Aldi tomorrow and I'll try get one there. But I mean, I can guess. I can guess it is because Shane's got it, and therefore by proxy.
Shane's got it?
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
By proxy, I almost certainly have it.
Fuck.
5 seconds.
I think a few.
And he's supposed to be moving.
I think a few people have got it, to be fair.
The queue at the airport was unreal. Never seen anything like it.
See, you know what I did? I upgraded to get past the queue. And it had died down by the time I got to it, so I didn't need to. Just I saw loads of
like a tenner though, isn't it?
No, I think it was like €80.
Oh fucking hell!
But I thought I don't want to miss this flight and be stuck here for 6 hours.
It's fucking,
Wait, what was wrong with the airport?
So they were short-staffed because people were ill, probably with the vid, and they didn't have enough security staff to do the bag checks. So a bunch of people had said to me on the WhatsApp group that all the talent were in, by the way, the airport's a shit show. It took us an hour and a half to get through security. And they were the people that went in the batch before. Like, me and Slacks were on the van ride in. With a lad, by the way, who did not know what the fuck he was doing. He could not drive. Like, he could drive the car, but as far as navigation goes, he completely missed the turning for the airport. We had to go all the way back around, and then he almost missed it again. And as we're going past it, I was like, dude! I was like, there's a big picture of an airplane. Like, you cannot miss it. He was like, oh, the next one's better. And then he dropped us off at fucking arrivals, not departures. So he just had no idea what the fuck he was doing. So me and Slacks were like hoofing it through the fucking airport with all our bags, convinced we're about to miss our plane. I was like, motherfucker. I was not happy.
Naturally, as an employer,
Was he from like a company or just like some lad you?
Oh, it's just one of the many employees that ESL
Yeah, I
got
don't
for
know how it works. I don't know how it works.
You know what? He didn't say a word the entire journey, and then Slacks was joking about. He said, "I think everybody should have guns," and he turned around and he went, "Yes, exactly. Everyone should have guns." We were like, "What the fuck?"
What an absolute chad.
And we were just Slacks was like, "Well, I was joking, but." I agree. So Jonas, the train is what I would have taken in. But everyone assured me, no, I think driving is quicker. And I was like, how can it be quicker? Because the train is right in the middle of the city, and you get on it, and you're in the airport in 20 minutes. They're like, no, it's quicker to drive. I was like, I think from where we were quite far south. I think that might have been quicker.
5 seconds remaining.
We had so many bags in our van. Like, the thing is, when they say, like, if you look at a van, and we're just going to the studio, you could fit 7 people in it. 6 in the van, 1 in the front with the driver, job done. But when you say we're going to have 7 people in a van and they're all going to the airport after 2 weeks in Sweden, you've got to factor bags into the equation. And they just didn't. So multiple vans were like, 3 people filled the whole boot with their bags. Because I had 2 bags. A lot of other people had 2 bags. And they were like, we're going to need more vans. I was like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit cursed.
Everybody got away all right, I think. It's all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Dire team banned.
So here's something I was thinking, right?
Radiant team
And you know, like there are some you can like breed dogs to be like more. So what? You know, like they're more of the thing that's good about them.
Yeah.
But what if like there's a danger that they sort of breed chihuahuas so small that you can't see them anymore.
That's called inbreeding, isn't it?
And then, but they're literally like microscopic.
They vanish.
And then they're just like running about. And be like, oh, fucking lost my chihuahua again. And they have like some sort of virus.
Why do they
I
have a
reckon-
virus now?
Well, because you can't get them defleed.
What, the flea is going to be as large as them, apparently.
So they join the fleas.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, I mean, I didn't think too much about that part. My main concern
Tiny
was
2 hours are
they're
going to be
gonna be,
attached to flea.
they're going to be so small that you can't see them. They could like bite you, like bed bugs.
So my
'Cause
concern
they're
is that
quite-
you
they're quite
said
aggressive.
I didn't think too much about that part, which means you did think quite hard about the rest of this.
Well, no, yeah, because I thought about that because I was thinking about like why don't we breed dogs for battle, like for mounting, like horses, and then that got me
Why
thinking.
don't we breed dogs for battle?
Like
Yeah.
like you mean riding horses?
Yeah, because
Because they don't get that big. I mean, look
Well,
at
no,
a
that's my
horse.
point.
So what do you mean?
That's my point, though.
Do you mean that for battle as for riding or for battle as fighting?
like
He
riding.
means
into
to ride
battle.
into
You
battle.
ride into battle.
So
Yeah.
here's my question to you: when you
Like a
already
Saint
have
Bernard.
horses, why would you then
Well,
decide that
horses-
you need another horse and spend centuries breeding dogs to be the size of horses?
Horses scare easily, but as we've seen, dogs not so much.
Yeah,
Th-
dogs
bear
with
in
fireworks,
mind-
they work a treat, don't they?
Bear in
I'm
mind,
sure they'll be great on the battlefield.
people have been using horses in war for thousands of years successfully, so I don't think horses do scare easily. They will charge cannons. Like, if you get a horse and train it right, they will do whatever the fuck you tell them. Look at
Don't see
the
that.
charge of the Light Brigade, mate.
Yeah, but you don't see them doing that these days, do you? They're not fucking-
Oh,
It's
yeah,
because
but
there's no
people are using
cavalry, you
fucking
idiot.
tanks.
Yeah, but probably because they're using horses. They use dogs.
What are you talking about?
They
If
use
they were using dogs, the
fucking-
tank would never have been invented, is what you're saying.
I just think, like, you know, for example, you could have a dog in the trench just chilling. Someone throws a nade in, it goes and fetches it and like launches it back at them. That's a fucking dub.
Can I just say
Horse.
that the presence of this oracle has ruined this draft for me. I do not understand it.
Because
It,
it's gonna be
it
Undying
means
Conqueror.
it's a Posi 3 Undying, doesn't it? It must be. Or some weird mid-oracle.
The thing is that Radiant have quite literally one stun.
Yep. And Dire have how many, Munt?
Well, more than one at least.
I wouldn't call Banish a stun.
They've got Pit. They've got
Not a stun.
Banish is not really a stun. but,
Banish
I mean,
is not a stun. They've got Chronosphere.
They do have Chrono. That's big, right? Anyway, the point is, Radiant are just going to be against Void.
I don't know how they
knew-
stop him.
Both teams knew what their carries were because they were fourth pick, so Void and Jug, but nobody's
Yeah.
adapted to that.
Right. Here's the thing, Rich. You can't call your ult a stun. I do not believe that. Because if you're saying, we've got a stun, I've got Warlock Golem. You can stun someone every 170 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you count that as a stun when you can do it every 3 minutes?
I mean, it's something like Primal Beast, I would say it actually does count as a stun, but yeah, I mean...
Where he kablamos people? It's a very low cooldown, though, isn't it?
Like 20 seconds, yeah, exactly. But, yeah, I mean, Warlock, I wouldn't say Warlock. Everyone in this game's a... Well,
We
I
were
mean,
treated to a Gibson scar right earlier today.
yeah, and it was fucking
Not a
dog
fan.
as usual. I mean,
He was
good.
picking himself up about his lane.
good, big time.
Oh, this lane's great, lads. And then all of a sudden, he's useless.
Yeah,
It's
they're
almost
all
like
1-9.
as soon as they get BKBs, the game is over for him.
No, they just got 2 uses and the game was over.
Oh.
It didn't even need BKBs.
Gibson plays the worst heroes. I don't think he plays any heroes that are, like, ever good. Plays fucking Bloodseeker,
30 seconds.
Skarath Mage mid, Lycan, for some
He
reason.
plays anti-mage, so that's quite a decent hero at the moment, I think, and compared to how it could be. Like, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
Prophet's in a good place right now.
Give some profits. Fucking type.
And once again, he never said my bad for picking Sky. Because he picked Sky last pick when we had no stuns.
That was what made me mad.
Never an apology.
That was what made me mad. I think we had a drafting problem, and it's like, no, I think you had a drafting problem picking fucking Meepo, mate. Zoe, what is this?
Yeah, it's not gone well for Zoe.
We do a little feeding.
Neb gets the kill.
We do a little feeding.
I got the root.
Do a little trolling here.
Optimist just resubbed for 19 months. Hope we're ready to go from pro major Dota to worst.
I've been watching professional Dota for 2 weeks, and now I've got to watch this. It's going to be a remarkable turnaround.
For fuck's sake, just resubbed for 17 months.
True. Oh, Stobby's playing. The Stobby.
I could not see him, lads. I'm sorry. My ping is so terrible.
I'm sorry, boys.
It is mid-Oracle. Okay. Radiant just decided to turn up today and just fucking give themselves a fat L right out of the gate.
An attempted tops and Oracle mid, which he did.
I don't even know.
Give him up on.
Emu, is he good?
No.
He's playing in houses and obviously not.
No, I play with Emu. He's not good. Y.O.S.O is one of the worst people I've played with, says Bob. Lovely lad, but holy is the Dota
the games that we played with Y.O.S.O were particularly bad for multiple reasons. Number one, he was playing Venge, classic lad's mistake.
Right.
Never play Venge with the
Goobers.
But people better than you because it's going to go poorly. And number two, Bob's biggest fucking gripe of any lads is mic, like just random sounds, like you're breathing down the mic or you got a lot of background noise. Bob fucking hates it.
Everyone puts up with Miles' fucking mouth breathing on the mic.
But as soon as a little fucking peep comes out of everyone, Bob's like, "Can you stop going down the mic?"
It drives me mad.
Y.O.S.O lives next to a fucking hospital. Every 5 seconds, there's like an ambulance steaming out of there.
Yeah.
And he also apparently lives in a tunnel where the noise is so loud. Like, we're just trying to have a conversation about the game, and then all of a sudden, just 10 seconds straight of deafening noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Greg with his clock. Just when there's like any sounds, all you can hear is.
I've never heard Greg's
I haven't heard his clock.
Really?
Never.
It picks up because his mic like just drops and fucking like sound barrier. So
the
you
gate
just fucking,
on it. The
yeah,
sound
exactly.
gate.
So you hear the clock.
Nico, do something, man.
OD is a bit of a weird
Yeah.
dog shit hero.
Was he picked at the major?
No,
No,
he was not.
I don't think he was. No, it's one of the unpicked.
I don't know why OD just like nothing. Like OD hasn't changed, but he just goes from being picked all the time to pick not at all.
I think the issue with all of these heroes is he's a mid.
Yeah.
If you think about the mids that were popular, what were the popular mids? Storm Spirit,
just tanky
Ember
stunners,
Spirit.
weren't they?
That was
not
it,
even
right? Those were super popular. And or they would just fucking put Mars mid because it was a flex pick and they realised that it got gunted, so then they'd have to pick something else for the safe lane, for the off lane, and they would be like, all right, we'll put Mars mid instead, and then we'll put Viper or whatever in the off lane. So OD, you have to last pick him because otherwise he's just fucking who gives a shit. You know, you can't pick he's not a flex pick, so it would have to be a very specific case where you would pick OD. And almost always the number one thing they say is, well, he takes too long. That's it. Takes too long. Too long to get there. Not ready to fight. Like, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, they're like, that's enough. Unpickable. It's bizarre, but true.
One of the big issues.
Hexavan also deed.
Like, especially in pro games, like, you're not going to meet your hammers off. Like,
no, but it's also garbage now.
True.
Nobody gets it. Like, it's very rare. Do you remember there was one game, I think it was in the group stage, where someone bought Meteor Hammer, and it was because they had no push, and they had a Necro got Meteor Hammer.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
The thing is, OD is just in that camp of heroes like Doom, Batrider, where just one of their fundamental mechanics is just never balanceable. Like, Lasso is never balanceable.
Right.
Doom is never balanceable.
Right.
OD's fucking Arcane Orb is basically never.
He died. Died
to
Emu Oracle. Emu Oracle.
Well, he is going straight Witchblade. No boots or anything. No bottle. Just straight Witchblade.
I mean, I fully believe
no
that this
stat.
Oracle is going to dumpster the goons somehow. Like, genuinely. 3 points in Fortune Zone, 3 points in Purifying Flames, none in Fate's Edict.
Radiant's courier has been
I tell
I
you
guess
what,
because he's
I don't
not
think
healing
Oracle
anybody.
does enough as a core. Like,
No, I agree.
What's the point of him?
Don't know.
Like, what? You get your Ags and then you can deal a bit more damage. Great.
Is it because he Fate's Edicts you? You take 100%. No, that's 100% magic damage resistance. So, what is the one that gives you more magic? You take more magic damage. I can't remember.
Well, it's not an Oracle, whatever it is.
Burns away impurities, dealing heavy magic damage. So that's Purifying Flames.
You thinking of Cottle?
Yeah, I think I might be. I don't know. Hexhaven getting another kill. He could also kill Stob. Oh my god, this has been a
This
fucking
lane's going poorly.
disaster.
Bird doesn't have any regen though, but hopefully, Monsieur, Monsieur, who is that? Grumpy Nerd has the salve.
Easy.
I've never seen. I have to say, I think one of the only Ags I've never seen anyone buy ever is Oracle Ags.
Yeah, no, I've never seen it. I've
never
seen it.
Reign of Destiny.
Brings forth rain to the target
Ever.
area. Enemies standing in the area receive damage and have reduced heal amplification. Allies in the area heal and have increased incoming amplification.
I've never
seen it. Eagle's dead again. Oh my god.
Nice little rotate. Nice
That was
little-
very good.
nice
I
little
mean,
rotate.
what the heal amplification? What even is that? I mean, I know what it is, but what's the fucking point?
For 4,200 gold, you get 25% heal amp. That seems dog shit.
I mean,
Like, so that turns like a mech.
I just think
It's like 100 more health.
I think the actual spell is probably quite good, but not for 4.2k gold. No. So it's like, what's the point?
So, causes false Stormers to have a 0.15 second fade delay invisibility. So
That's
you can
not
false
bad.
promise people and it makes them invisible.
Yeah.
That
it's
seems
pretty
much
good.
better to me for 1,500 gold than Reign of Bullshit.
Reign of
Brain of bullshit. I want that to be an ability.
Dire's middle tower.
How's
is under
Y.O.S.O doing? He's got 35 CS. Doing too bad.
I got the 35
Oh, sorry, he's on 30. Sorry, 31. I was clicking on
31 CS. It's an
Oh my god,
interesting
Pango's
story.
doing really, really poorly.
Pango have a very bad lane.
Nico, I mean, he is Herald though. So, yeah, this is verification.
What's
It's
it
fine.
called?
Oh, Zoe, no.
Oh my god!
Maron, forget about it. We just kill a void, the spirito.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, God.
I never, where was the helper?
No help. No one help.
Oh my god, he
Jesus!
is tearing lads to bits.
I don't even know
That
what
plays
he's
with-
doing, but it's working.
He's just pressing 2 buttons, that's it.
He's pressing Q, and then he's pressing E, and it's
Yeah.
melting them. So I met Jekk, didn't realise it was Jekk, because he sounds nothing like Jekk in person. I think he's putting it on.
Oh,
Dire's middle
Is he also like putting on his niceness? Is he just like an absolute
He just
cunt?
didn't say much, he was just very quiet.
Fucker punched Dr. Jonas as soon as he saw him. Now, crumple down the stairs.
Eagle is really suffering here.
But yeah, Jekk was very quiet.
Would you say more or less quiet than Miles?
Oh, and I mean, he did say more than Miles did, but a mouse would say more
Oh
than
my
Miles.
god, Eagle is just getting torn to pieces here. This is kind of disgusting.
Eagle has a Witchblade.
Yes,
That's
I know. I know. It's actually really sad. Like, I don't even know what he's meant to do with this. Is he going to go gank now? Because it's certainly not a farming item.
I don't know what this is. I think that's another issue with the OD when they made Astral Imprisonment no longer do AoE damage. I think it killed him as a mid because you're just standing there right-clicking creeps, and it's dog shit. Oh, hello. It is a worst chrono. What a chrono. He's dead.
Oh, Eagle's dead too.
Oh, Eagle, that is a terrible ult.
The DPC has nothing on the in-houses.
This is absolutely
Holy
brutal.
Mother of God.
Call it. Call it. Where the fuck's play?
Guys, what are we doing?
Dire's top tower is under
Where was the mag? Where was the drop from Wallach? Where? No rock? Oh, no level 6.
And then in the middle of the conversation.
Wait, I get a phone call from my sister. Hold on. And it unmuted. I muted myself. Hello? Ciao! See? 10-minute phone call. Classic Y.O.S.O. By the way, Bird is an absolute barnstormer here.
That was one of my favourite moments. Just listen to that phone call.
So funny.
It's so much better than not being able to understand Italian at all. I'm sure it was a fairly mundane conversation.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
What they were saying.
So you're telling me we've got the wrong account number on it? No, that's fair enough, yeah. Okay, can we move it over? Yeah, I'll send it to you on Tuesday. Like, that's what it sounded like, but it was like...
Yeah.
It was like it could have been saying anything. It was just so great. God, I love Y.O.S.O. What a lad.
Oh, Bob has put him on his list.
Well, I don't believe in the list. I was told the list was just a joke, but I believe it is actually accurate. But, I mean, I've had lads on my list before, either because they talk too much... I mean,
Haz has been put on everyone's list multiple times, but he somehow keeps sneaking into stacks.
Haz, I just got sick of the fucking stories. I just couldn't handle it anymore. It's too much. This one time, and it'll be something about shit or, you know, something god awful. It's just like I just can't be doing with it. I'm always worried he's going to say something on stream that I'm like going to have to get some TOS report for a Hoz story. I'm just thinking, is that worth it? Like, as soon as he says it's worst mate of mine, I'm like, oh, where's this going?
Not Doctor Hoz. The worst part is he's gonna be a doctor. Doctor fucking Hoz.
Is he now?
Yeah, mate.
You got to pass a lot of tricky exams first, as I am.
He's passing them.
Oh! This is a schooling!
Yeah, Emu is actually demolishing.
He is 7-0-2.
Too good for the goons.
I'm not kidding, he should not get Ether Lens. He should get fucking E-Blade.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Finish the E-Blade.
Dire's structures
You will blow people up.
Lens will do a lot of work though. He can just chase with his spells.
Yeah, the Ether, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know what's the range on his spells.
I mean,
of
this
it?
game is fucking over. I mean, what is Y.O.S.O? Not
Call
Y.O.S.O.
it.
I mean, what's Y.O.S.O going to be doing? But what the fuck is Eagle going to be doing with this Witchblade BKB? Is he actually going to do anything?
Look out, I mean, he's just going to stand there and right-click
Jinx
people.
it now.
Was this their 10th pick?
I think it was, yeah.
You jinxed it now. They're gonna fucking Dire are gonna win now.
Dire's middle tower.
Because he's picked it into Pango, who's spell immune, Jug,
Oh,
who's
hello.
spell immune,
Could be a dead stop.
Oracle, who can go magic, who can stop all magic damage. What's the point of
So,
this?
for people asking why aren't these heroes picked, if you look what OD has done, I mean, Emu has got Kaya and Mana Boots, and he's got 7 kills. Eagle is 0-3, and he has a Witchblade and Treads, right? So, Eagle can't really farm that well, but he has some long-range catch potential, and he can nuke people down really easily.
No! He walked into the chrono and now he's dead.
Oh, the rock!
Did he walk into the Chronosphere?
Yeah, he walked into the
Oh,
chrono.
the steal of the chrono!
Go, Zoe!
What?
No, Zoe!
Walked into it again. They're not going to kill the tombstone,
Yes,
and therefore
Grumpy
everyone's
Nerd.
dead.
No one's clicking it.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, they actually do pog off there.
Go,
Where's
lads.
Emu?
Yeah, that's
Oh, he's mid.
I don't think it.
Rotation.
Could have
that
killed
would-
everyone.
Yeah, I'm not kidding, but the desire to click this tower instead of killing everything was a bad one. A bad one. Has a TP as well. Absolutely should have come down there. Had tons of time.
There you go.
This is death. This is death. He's now going to give up a 7
Why are we
streak.
going here now?
He's going to give up a 7 streak here. Beautiful.
Oh my god,
He's actually trapped.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
bird on top. What is Nico doing?
Oh!
Why
How
does
does that work?
Never seen the like.
And stop and walk into
He
it as
jumped
well.
into the tree trunk, started bouncing around in there.
Okay, now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Warlock as well is a do nothing hero. He was busted for a while because Fatal Bonds was so fucking strong that all you had to do in a team fight to win it was get Fatal Bonds and a couple of heroes, job done, right? Like that was it. Like I remember Fly played a lot of Warlock when that was the case, but then they nerfed him and now it's like he has a heal which is like, you know, it's alright in lane. But the offlane now, the offlane is so fucking terrifying. What's Warlock gonna do? Like you put him up against a Viper or a fucking Razor, what does he do? You know, Timbersaw, what he has nothing. He does nothing. So you just can't play him.
I mean, the thing is, the game's quite fast-paced these days.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it
like,
is.
you see the lads
A lot of the
like
games were
fucking
half an hour
Oracle
and shit.
Dazzle and Warlock just don't fucking cut it. You gotta be able to actually do stuff as +5, like, and lads without stuns are just a bit of a nail.
Yeah, like you got to win the lane so hard. Like that's why in Enchantress you just get a creep, and then you just bully the fuck out of them. And what can they do? And then you can go and start pushing, and you get the heal. So if you think about it, and she does a lot of right click with impetus, right? So
middle tower
she just does a lot more than Warlock does. He plays around his level 6 ult, which is really not that impressive compared to how long
they're
the
gonna see
cooldown is.
Y.O.S.O. They pinged him. Oh, they knew. They're on the cusp of a battle. Nice.
Oh, nice the Corona. Hey Corona, I kill a jug, yeah.
He can't even touch him. And they're losing everybody on the
Here
back
comes
lines
Emu,
here.
tearing everyone to bits. They might get grumpy nerd. Can you just do anything with your... Oh, you have more spells than
Why
just
is
those
Emu
two.
standing there with everything
Emu!
available?
Oh my god. Please just cast some spells. You can
Please,
disarm him,
lads,
Emu.
cast
You
your
can
spells.
disarm him. Does he just not understand the other 2 spells? He's never had to use them before?
is under attack.
Now he's dead. What is this goonery?
I told you, Di, we're gonna win. I literally told you as soon as you said it. They've
Y.O.S.O
trolled.
actually bogging
Why,
up.
why was he just standing there?
They've
Like when you
trolled
watched
for
what he was
our
doing, I
time.
thought, oh, this lad knows how to play this hero. But then he's just fucking standing there?
Oh, here comes Bird. He wants battle. Y.O.S.O's mommed.
Bad.
Y.O.S.O no. Oh my god, he's about to kill him.
Up here.
Master! By the way, shout out to how much Eagle's been doing in these fights. Really impressive. That was when I think it was fun when Meme Hammer was actually not too bad. It was like at least it gave you a farming item and it made sense with your hero. You know what I mean? Like you could farm with OD with the Meme Hammer. Like you could take
Any
cats. You
Essence
could take...
Flux active enjoyers.
Oh, I love Essence Flux.
I loved
What a spell!
the iteration of OD which was a splash on his orb.
Right.
And I love the iteration of OD which was the splash on the imprisoned. Because you could actually fucking farm.
Go Zombos! Oh my god, Hexavan just walking away. No dust. No dust.
But the splash on the orb was king shit. You could just go hit ancient creeps, no
Right.
sweat.
Do you know what? As soon as it gets past like 15 minutes, I always try to get dust. I just one. Because you figure someone's going to have a glimmer. Do you know what I mean? Like it's too easy for some support to have got a glimmer. Boots glimmer, and you just think, what? Why not just have a dust? It's like 87 quid or whatever. You just get it. Just get a dust. Get a kill.
I hope the next patch is like they just ruined Dota. They just fucking they literally just Harry Truman atom bomb it to fuck. And there's like 4
What?
Roshans,
Oh.
unlimited wards,
They will not.
6 new heroes, none
Oh,
of which
I might find an eagle here.
accepted.
No catch.
The chrono
Yeah,
on 3 times. Huge
Yo-So.
chrono.
Oh. I see a pit.
Gone very poorly. Y.O.S.O also dead, never about to die. He's glimmered up.
Excellent.
Zombie just standing in it. He's
tombstone
trying to get to his portal, maybe? No, he's just
What?
sort of standing there.
placement. He could get to the pit. He actually could have got to the pit. Actually, maybe with like 4
This
zombies.
is the worst fight of all time, okay.
They're all
They
dead.
get a 5 for 1. That was a good chrono, but...
He doesn't do any fucking damage.
Yeah, I mean, the rest of the team are just so poor. Stomp's going straight BKB.
That's very bad. He has Urn and part of a BKB. This is
Who's
sad. Stob.
Oh.
20 minutes in on Underlord and he's broke as shit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Skywrath has most of an Atos, I'll say. Bird is going Manta. Makes sense. Good item, I think, given the silence.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fantasy points. It's 3s across the board because the major ended.
For fuck's sake!
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's like they have a switch, and they turn it on when there's a DPC league running or the major is on. And as soon as it's off, they're like, whoof, and they flip it. It's like all they have to do is just leave it on. I can't imagine it takes up a huge amount of processing power.
Is it taking up that much?
It's like some juddering machine. The fantasy points machine is at capacity. The major's almost over. We can
Analyzing
make
our
it.
profits in the 3rd quarter, we surmise that we're losing a lot of money on this
Radiant's
This
fantasy
goddamn fantasy points. It's like the China syndrome. It's like fucking shaken to the core.
Oh. Nap down.
I didn't realize why the China syndrome was called
Oh,
the
wonderful.
China syndrome.
What is the China syndrome?
It's a movie. It's a 1970s movie with Bridget Fonda and Kurt Russell. And the idea is that there's a nuclear power plant and it's on the verge of meltdown. It's very of its time, but it was before 3 Mile Island, which was the nuclear sort of not disaster, but semi-disaster in the United States. Jane Fonda, not Bridget Fonda. Jane Fonda.
middle tower is under
Bridget Fonda would have been not born at that point, so yes, Jane Fonda, my bad. And it's basically there's a reporter and her cameraman are in the plant for like just a routine like story about the local nuclear power plant, and it almost suffers a meltdown. It's got Jack Lemmon in as well, and they're like on the verge of blowing up, and they cover it up and everything like that. So yeah, it came out just before 3 Mile Island. It's absolutely bizarre. Wilfred Brimley as well, yeah. But it's worth seeing. But it's called China Syndrome because the idea is that if you get a nuclear meltdown so bad, potentially what happens is the core gets so hot it melts down and nothing can stop it. Even like, it melts down even as far as China. That's the idea.
Oh, there's a fight. Y.O.S.O's just killing illusions. And he's just E-bladed at the moment, and he's dead. They stole rock.
Oh!
Oh, get out though, and he's dead. That's a 3 for nothing.
Just gone.
There are,
Just call it. Just fucking call it.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the fight, but somehow 2 observer wards have been placed here. I would like to see what in the world happened there that 2 observer wards got put down.
Well done, Nev, mate.
Was it panic? He was just trying to put a sentry down or something?
Roshan has fallen to the ring.
Well, this is over.
True. True, and yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Xerxes, are you defending that? Are you defending that?
Sorry.
I don't think he's serious.
Sounds like sarcasm.
Yeah. Eagle might be in a little bit of trouble here. They don't quite see him. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, he's away.
OD's done loads this game.
Yeah. That a really good game.
Dire's bottom tower is
I'm happy to say that was a stream snipe, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually very sus. There's no reason to put
That was
sentry down
Zoe.
there. Always thought Zoe was untrustworthy.
We can do a stream snipe check.
I mean, I will also
Solo
say
just resubbed for 17 months. Inhouse Night.
that if she put the sentry down first, that makes sense. But why would you put it down after? You just took Roche and you put a sentry down? Why? It's going to expire before you do Roche again, so why would you do it?
I found a sniper. I found a sniper in the chat.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, the Omni doesn't quite go off on Nev. He gets away. The stop BKB, it's so huge. Eagle refuses to BKB. It's not sporting.
Oh my
and
god.
Joseph's fucking dead. Yes, Eagle. Oh my god, what a gamer. Oh my god.
Gamers, they totally gamers.
You can get Emu here. He does. Eagle is just clicking, lads.
So Eagle ulted at the start of the fight. I'm convinced he doesn't know how the ult works.
Oh, it's a good rock. Oh, it's a good chrono.
V-Pog!
Help them, Zoe. Steal a spell or something. Zoe! That's cowardice. That's good old-fashioned cowardice right there. They didn't get any buildings. They just fed. They got 2 buybacks, I guess.
Yeah, buybacks. Buybacks pretty pop.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Eagle just needs to learn not to drop his ult until after he's clicked loads of lads and banished loads of lads.
Well, the clicking doesn't affect it, but...
Right, but at least he's damaging them.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, you got to get him low, and then you drop the hammer. You know that's the plan. You open with it. You've done nothing. So, Sila, you think that in the middle of that chaos, Zoe noticed Skywrath's inventory change, or somehow saw him panic put down wards? Honestly. Just saying. As soon as, about 10 seconds after we put out there were 2 wards here, a sentry goes down, bang on top of them, and instant kills the 2 wards. Seems sus to me.
Time is money.
Oh, they're going in on Y.O.S.O. Y.O.S.O, he's dead. For some reason, he's not dead, actually.
He got glimmered,
He
I
might
believe.
be okay. Hexaven has not done very much to Grumpy Nerd there, and he's going to perish.
But Cleese,
3 dead.
Cleese, why would you assume the enemy had an observer here? Why would you assume they had an observer here?
Is under attack.
I would assume they might have one
Also,
here.
did they smoke afterwards?
No, they didn't. They smoked when they got to here, actually, because she then picked up the arcane room while she was smoked. All I'm saying is, if I suspected that if we were going to smoke, having killed the entire enemy team almost and got the Roche, I wouldn't put my sentry here. I would put it here, because that would be the more likely place for them to have vision. Here, well, oh, they might have vision here. Really? Seems a little sus, that's all I'm saying. Given it was literally like 5 seconds after we pointed out and laughed about it, instantly dewarded. Yeah, it's just a little sus. Nev in chat, just saying. Just saying.
Nev's on the other team.
I might have told her, Zoe, guess what? I'm just saying, if Nev's in chat, who's to say one of them isn't?
Sound. And so he went to chat to find out that he did indeed put the wards down to tell Zoe.
Very sus.
Radiant's
I just don't, I don't understand it. You want to play in the in-house? These are your mates. Don't fucking cheat. Don't sit in chat. Close the fucking stream and fucking have some decency.
Fake has claimed that his internet was down. I can't believe him anymore. The boy
Where did
has
he claim
tried
this?
One too many times in my DMs. Oh, that's a good chrono. The hammer dropped on Nico. He's dead. But it looks like could be death for your boy. Bird does not have spin for a couple seconds.
Again,
Because of a
Storming
fat
Eagle has
stick.
used his ult far before he should have.
Oh, it could be trouble for Grumpy Nerd here. Getting beaten down.
Why does Eagle open with the ult? Every time.
I mean, they're holding. They're actually holding decently. I don't know. I think maybe Emi is falling off a little bit. Nico is not doing amazingly either. Why has he got this Blade of Alacrity? What is this?
What do you mean name shows up even if they've closed
Maybe-
the stream?
maybe
What's that
Ags.
about?
Maybe
Yeah, but he's got a shard queue though. What happened to the Ags?
No,
also,
no. Eri says that the people's names show up even if they've closed the stream. Is that true?
What if they're not watching? Like they could just have the stream open, but they're not watching. I think.
I'm talking about literally closing the window. They're not in.
Oh.
Like, how would it still
No, I
show
don't think
up?
they'll show up then.
Well, that's what he's claiming.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nico is planning to go for the Ags, but he didn't get the Ags talent, or maybe I think that talent is the better
Nico
one.
Pango.
Yeah, I think the talent he's got is the better one, but I don't think you're meant to go Ags if you take that.
I spoke to the pros about this, and the plus
Yeah.
3 second rolling thunder duration is far superior, according to them.
It is, but the
Julian
Ags does work very
just
well with the
resubbed for
2.5.
It does.
But I'm not disputing the fact that the 3 second rolling thunder duration is
Right,
better.
no, I
I'm
agree.
disputing the choice of the Ags right now.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think the idea is that the plus 3 seconds of rolling thunder is always superior. I don't know if they ever get Ags. I don't know. I
I've
can't
seen
remember.
some late game Pangos get it,
I think maybe late game, yeah.
but he doesn't really have many attack modifiers to go with his Ags. Like he's just got Dip Blade.
If Dire Team wins this, they actually, do you know what? For all of their fucking 38 to 18 kills, they've only got a fucking 3k advantage. That's unbelievable. Looking at the graph, the win probability is only 62%. It was at 1.86%. So is Plague claiming his internet is still down, or he is now available?
No, it is. He's now available.
Yeah.
I reckon he was just,
Balls deep.
Bing trolling.
quite possibly. I mean, he did say he had a date tonight, so I can only.
Oh my fucking... Right, tell me what about it. Go on.
Nerd going Wraith
I
back.
can't-
It's late.
I can't leak it now. I've already leaked enough.
What? You can't fucking... You can't fucking give us that and then not tell us.
I absolutely can, and I will.
Well, fuck you then.
Plague's on dates every other night.
He's a slayer.
He's just, yeah, he can't stop. He will not stop.
Not as much as Arca though. Could literally hit while he was playing fucking Night Stalker. I could literally hear the bird noshing on his knob under the desk. Right when he was like, "Guys, can we?" You just hear that in the background.
Magneto says Plague has sent multiple Snapchat cuck snaps to me. The fuck are you talking about?
Who said that?
Rorts.
Oh, Rorts.
Legit
I mean,
player.
That cuck of him
I think-
banging
I
the
think
queen
that's-
to Philip. Boy, guess what, mate? Whoa.
Alright, Phil. Banging your bird, lol.
I'm pretty sure Greg deals in cuck Snapchats quite a lot.
Is that
No,
where
what
you
did
have
you-
sex with someone else's bird and send them a snap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
And you say fucking your bird right now, bro.
But that was the issue when Pornhub had that purge. And
Yeah.
he was like devastated because they deleted all those vids.
All of his vids.
No, because he gets off on Snapchat cuck videos, and they delete them because they're obviously all
Right,
amateur videos.
let me just state for the record, Munt is talking out of his arse here, I'm pretty sure.
He's
Bruh.
not. This is
Bruh.
actually stuff Greg has said.
This is exactly like there was another situation that happened recently that I can't even like pretend to say that it's not the truth because it's so fucking hilarious. But because I've got a couple of things wrong about Greg, I admit.
Oh, what?
So as a result,
You
it's
haven't.
so
It's all
far-fetched.
true.
As a result, it sounds so far-fetched that there's no way you would believe this story, even though hilariously it is 100% true.
Wait, you're telling me that it was not true when you said that he thought that turkey Twizzlers were made of cheese or whatever the fuck
No, I
it
think
was.
that is true.
I think that one was true. I think that one was true.
What
No,
was
you
that
see,
one?
they're made of chicken.
No,
Pork scratchings are made out of chicken. Yeah,
that's it. Pork
what-
scratchings being made of chicken. That was the thing that you claimed.
That's what it was. What else was there? Oh, that you thought Doritos were modelled after the pyramid or some shit. I can't remember what the exact quote on that was.
You can't remember what the exact quote was because it sounds like absolute bollocks.
Well, no, because it was ages ago. It was ages ago, and I don't fucking, I don't write.
But I can't
now.
believe you when you say things like, if you eat 2 Brazil nuts a day, you die. Like, how can I ever trust your
Well, again,
truth? Your version
Maybe
of
you
the
made a
truth.
small error on that.
No,
Admitting
but
it.
so he made the error when he told me about it. We literally looked up and confirmed he was wrong, and then he made it again, insisting that no, he was right, even though he had already admitted he was wrong. These lads are going to pound their faces into mid again and fail. That's my prediction. Y.O.S.O needs to get the fudge out of there. He is now fudging out of there. The lads cannot go high ground. That is a truism.
Yeah, they definitely haven't got a good team for it. Eagle's got a bloody hex.
He's now going for the Revenant's
exactly,
Bloat.
Harry.
What do you mean,
I'm
exactly, Harry?
I'm going to search it again. Brazil nuts, bad for you.
I'm going to look at this up as well, and I bet we get
Right.
the same article. Hold on.
It says... See, look, it says... just one Brazil nut.
Is this a foodie world?
Yeah.
Be careful before you go radically revamping your diet. These foods can wreak habits on your inside. Chia rice, brown rice, Brazil nuts. Shall we start with plain old shocking? Brazil nuts can kill you. Just one Brazil nut contains twice the recommended daily dose of selenium. Again, leads with the ult. Eagle, will you stop, man?
They're going for Emu. This is Pog. If they get him, once. I forgot the Aegis. Now there's no BKB. Birds sort of in and out. They've done fuck all. Where's the damage?
For the love of God, Eagle, save your ult for later in the fights, please, bro.
What
It's
are
not
the lads
doing no
They're actually
damage.
gonna lose this
They are
game.
actually going to lose this game.
Zoe, please fall stuff away.
We jinxed it, didn't we? So, it was obviously it was going to happen.
Ooh. So let me read this. Just one Brazil nut contains twice the recommended daily amount of selenium.
Yeah.
Well, the body needs it, and Brazil nuts have it in spades. A good solid dose of selenium can give you glossy hair, glowing skin, increased brain function, and boost metabolism. But don't go mad snacking on them like they're salty peanuts, because the age-old adage of moderation certainly applies. Too much selenium can be toxic and cause brittle nails, and yes, even cause death. So
why at the beginning does it say just one? Oh,
because they're saying it
one
has
contains
twice your daily
double.
dose of selenium.
I see.
So, as I pointed out to Munt, yes, they are bad for you, like anything. And the point is, if you just fucking sat there eating Brazil nuts day in, day out, your doctor would probably say you're suffering from severe selenium poisoning. But that's not the same as, if you eat 2 Brazil nuts, you'll die. Which was what Munt said.
Right,
well,
look at this, right. If you feed one Brazil nut to a child aged 1 to 3 years, they die.
Mainly because they'll choke on them, you utter goon!
No, because the one Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium, and the toxic limit for a child 1 to 3 years is 90 micrograms.
But do you know how many things you can give a child aged 1 to 3 that will also kill them?
Well,
a lot of things. A lot of things.
Adults 14 years of age and older, 400 micrograms. So that's what? 90, that's like, what?
5 Brazil nuts.
4 Brazil nuts.
But that's just above your daily dose.
Who the fuck invented Brazil nuts?
And there is not 90 grams of selenium in a Brazil nut. Eagle's dead.
90 micrograms.
Could have banished
bro.
himself.
Look, it says nutritionfact.org supports that eating as few as 4 Brazil nuts every day may actually bump you up against the
Oh, hello!
Oh, Y.O.S.O,
Oh,
no.
Y.O.S.O,
BKB,
no!
please. BKB, please, Y.O.S.O. Oh, you tool! Oh!
This is chaos.
Why is Nico on the back? What's he doing? Help them! Help! Oh,
Oh, 4-man route.
Run, Emu!
Y.O.S.O
What are you
dead.
doing? Dagon! Yes!
God, this game is a fucking disaster.
Yeah, I'm glad Munt has brought up all this random shit.
Just weird, isn't it?
I mean, what else did it say in this fucking article? Starfruit? What's wrong with starfruit?
Just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful eating superfoods.
I mean, if you'd said to me, you shouldn't eat too many Brazil nuts because they're quite high in selenium, so you shouldn't really eat too many at a sitting. But you said, if you eat more than 2 a day, you'll die. That was how you opened the conversation.
That's what the fucking doctor said, so...
No, that's not what the doctor said. He's such a gibbon.
Well,
This is why I can't believe you when you say, oh, Greg is well into Snapchat porn. Snapchat cock porn. It's like, how can I believe anything you
in
say?
comparison, man, doctors recommend you don't have more than like... What? I don't know how many... It's like probably like a few units a week. Don't mean you're fucking dead. You're having more than that.
Yeah.
No smoke without fire.
I mean, the great thing is
One
true.
just
Though. I'm
resubbed
just
for
gonna-
5 months.
He just said Lamau in chat, so I think it may well be.
Well, he's just been outed, so it is what it is. He's trying to play it off.
Ever since he came back from the Czech Republic, from that film fucking festival, he's been a changed man.
Quick, run in and ult him, Eagle. They have a Hex. I don't know why Eagle is just fucking standing about. He needed a blink. He has a blink. Just fucking go kill someone. Blink Hex.
Oh, the Wraith Pact is here. The
There
Wraith
it
Pact
is.
Such a fucking
Look at
poorly
his
designed item, like a
Look at that little
cosmetic.
boy. Dude, you should have seen Mirana's shard when they first released it.
What was it?
Dire's top
It was like,
is under
basically they just recycled the Lena Dragon Slave animation. So when she used it, it was just like a giant path of fire on the ground for no reason. Like, it looked so bad.
Her fucking shot is so hard to land. I find
Yeah,
it
no,
impossible.
true. Yeah, no, it's not really possible to be honest. It's only good for the extra charge in my opinion.
Now, will Eagle just open with his ult again? I'm going to say yes. Rather than go in Hexanerd. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's a big crow! He gets one! Oh, he's going on the back. He's found Emu. Emu's got an A on disc. Bird might be able to get out. He does have Omni up. Bird, do it! Oh, he's missed his ult. Bird is out. They killed 3, 4. Get Nev.
Oi, oi, oi.
No, Nico, you tool. Yes, Emu.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
I don't know what Undying went. He went
Okay,
for
that's-
Tombstone on Death, so he did go Tombstone on Death.
Probably just got it.
Dire's top barracks
Now, he's nearly level 21, so I don't know what happened there.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I swear to God, Y.O.S.O's items have not changed in 20 minutes.
Oh no! Why are we going Mjolnir? Mjolnir is such a fucking dog shit item.
And that's been such cowards.
I still don't understand what this Hex was for, because I haven't seen OD use
Oh
it
my
much.
god. Trouble for Y.O.S.O. He just gets out. Here comes Nico.
Dire's bottom tower
He gets none.
What are you talking about, mate? He just got 1, 2.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he might find Y.O.S.O. too. He does.
He's been disarmed when he's armed!
Saddest thing ever. Yeah, they're gonna get the Vegas, surely. Oh.
Just fucking call it.
Lads, you still haven't even taken their tier 2s. Can you please have some dignity and call it?
I mean, they haven't been past the halfway
point. Maybe all game. Lads, why are you doing this? What is the reason? What are the charges?
Eating a meal, a delicious Chinese meal.
Chinese meal.
Get your hand off my penis, sir.
Penis!
This is the man who has me on
Hand
the
the penis, sir,
people.
people.
Oh, they jumped on the back. Who have they caught? They caught Emu, but little do they know, he has a fucking Aeon disc.
Also,
walks into
Eagle banished Y.O.S.O unless Zoe had stolen it. Zoe had Astral.
Okay, I mean, Eagle still walked into the chrono, which is pretty hilarious.
They fucking called it.
I mean,
that was
you've got
fucking
to diss on
appalling.
Eagle at least.
That was
what
appalling. Welcome back, Tim, mate. Hope you had a fun time in Sweden. We're gonna put on a little show for you.
It's like a bunch of 4-year-olds.
Can you imagine if that was as good as Dota got? Like if we were watching that going, oh, that chrono was so good. Oh my
Pixel's
god.
coming in. He's like, oh my god.
He's actually landed a stun. Ah. Plague is on the main menu now.
Yep. But you've been sacked.
Hello?
Alright.
Hello?
Mate, I'm fucking
Latecomer
quitting.
Plague.
I'm fucking furious. I was ready all day for this shit. I was excited. I was happy to be casting, and my fucking my internet went down.
Does
and I've been
anybody believe him? Does anybody believe him?
I mean, you know, Plague
Greg,
always
Greg,
about
Greg,
all times
sorry
of the
about
day.
Hands
all
up
week.
in chat if you
Tuesday,
believe him.
8 PM. Where's he? He's gone.
No, no one believes you. Not one hands up in chat.
Fantastic.
Shocking.
I believe you played.
Why would I bother turning up at all if I didn't want to do this?
I'll believe you played.
You got to save face.
I
mate.
could-
You got to save face.
I don't give a shit about same face. I like doing this. I'm fucking furious. I'm furious.
I mean, you don't act like it. You know, you would be turning up here. You'd be doing the award ceremony. You know, where's the effort?
Shocking.
I'll believe you if you believe me about nuts being.
Oh my god.
Alright, enjoy, boys.
Peace out, Munt. Cheers for casting. Jerak's gone from EG.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was.
Banter added on to
Yeah,
Quincy
the new
crew.
Quincy crew roster is so
they got-
fucking pog. It's so pog. I do want.
What position does he play?
Who?
Farter. He's support now,
Five.
right?
He's
Okay.
five.
All right. All right.
Plus 5.
All right.
They
That
got
I'm
MSS
okay
the
with.
God back on pos 4.
Yeah.
Lettuce the God back on pos 3.
I'm a big fan of the Quints. You know that.
It's a good stack. Yeah, I don't know who EG are getting in because
Here's what they need.
A huge amount of pos
Someone
fives,
who
obviously.
actually plays 5. Like, I'm not kidding, but you don't take one of the greatest 4s of all time and make him pos 5 just to fit a big name on your roster. You cannot put fucking Jerax on 5. What a waste.
He'd be a snipe. What if they get Seb?
Oh!
Never in a million fucking years.
What if they got Seb? I mean, he's a free agent, right? And he's shown he can be a
Wait.
player.
Why are you even talking about this?
Because it's a funny idea. I don't think it's actually going to happen. I just thought it was funny.
Okay,
'Cause I was
it is
thinking of
funny.
Who were like really experienced pos 5s with a lot of experience of captaining teams that really need a captain, right? Because EG were never on the same page, and that's partly because I don't know if Jerax had it in him to really enforce his idea of playing the game onto them.
I
And I
think
was just going through because I don't think there's that many free agents, and then I was just like, oh, Seb, that'd be
I
funny.
mean, pretty much the only
No
no
way.
is Fly, and I don't think there's a huge amount of good
Fly's not going to go back to that, I don't
sentiment
think.
between EG and Fly at the moment.
I mean, here's one problem they have. Stop looking around for marquee players. Like, OG just won a major with a bunch of new players. All
But
right.
Misha, their pos 5 was at least a known quantity.
Right.
He built a team. Like, you can't just go get some random field pos 5 captain.
But, I mean, are they... I mean, like, people are finding pro players, like people like Amar, right? Who is genuinely, people are building their bands in the draft around stopping him.
Yeah, no, I agree for like cause.
Go play some fucking pubs. Find some lads. Thompson won 2 TIs. They found him in pubs. Right? He was a known good player in pub scenes. Go get one of these lads. Like the idea that EG... Yeah, they got that lad. What is his name? Fuck. Don't tell me.
Who played on the team with Amar and with ILTW.
Go get these lads. They are out there. Go get these lads. Like, you must be able... You're playing against some of these ultra-high-level pubs. You must be like, this lad's really fucking good. Let's give him a go. With the right coaching and the right team. Give it a go. Rather than just get so... Well, we'll better find another fucking 30-year-old POS 5. Get the youngster in. How is it riskier than saying, let's get Jerax, but make him POS 5? That's a massive fucking risk. That in itself is... This'll work.
Here's a question I'm kind of interested in. Do you think Jerax said, I'm leaving? Or do you think EG said, we don't want to play?
I reckon it was a mutual thing.
I think it was probably mutual. I think he probably wasn't that into it, and EG didn't want it.
Also, I noticed in a few of EG games, watching the in-houses would have been disappointed watching Jerax in some of the games he played. He was really like beginner mistakes.
Yeah. Because he's not a 5.
Not built to be a POS 5.
He's not a 5.
I mean, even if he came back and played POS 4, none of his heroes are none of his heroes that made him who he is in meta.
Earth Spirit, Earthshaker. Think of another classic Jerax hero. Tusk.
They're all fucking gone.
They're all in the bin.
What are you saying? Ronaldo Tusk is the king of this meta. Don't hit any slander against him.
The South American teams were picking Tusk. I think Tundra picked Tusk a couple of times, or Beast Coast.
South American teams were just picking POS 4 Tiny.
They were fucking. They were so fun.
Oh man, the POS 4 fucking Tiny was ridiculous. It just feels.
Is it Matthew?
So
is that the guy's name? Matthew.
You don't have to put in the effort in. Yeah, Matthew. It's like Pudge, but there's no effort. You just blink in, send the carry to the back, and they die. So even if they were like 15k goal behind.
Yeah. Here's what I think about Jerax and whether he could captain a team. I think he'd been on OG for a while. They had unbelievable belief in each other and faith in each other. They knew each other. That classic OG team was literally like brothers in arms. You know, they're 100% there for each other. You go to a new team, it's like starting a brand new job, but it's much more personal. Because you're literally like, these guys are living together. Sometimes even rooming together. And it's so hard. You've got to sit there watching the scrims all day. Then you're playing scrims. Then you're playing games. Then you're having meetings. Then you're talking about your breakfast, lunch, and dinner all together. You're living with these guys. And then you also have to play Dota. And it's like, Jerax is a quiet guy. Like, he's not a loud guy. And I think if you say, right, you're the 5, you normally think, right, that's the captain role. This guy won 2 TIs. But they didn't have, like, one captain at TI. They were all talking about it. I mean, not so much Thompson and Anna. They were the quiet guys, right? But No Tail, Seb, and Jerax were the leaders of that team. If you go to EG, I don't know what their setup is.
There's zero leaders. Honestly, one of the biggest mistakes that EG ever did was booting Ice, because Crit is quiet, RTZ's quiet, Arbed's quiet, and if Fly was still on the team, he's quiet. Jerax quiet. Nightfall, I'm not sure, but Ice is actually a loud lad.
Yeah, but I think he's also nuts. I love Ice, but I think he's also bonkers. You know
but you kind of, I mean, Ice on Secret sucks. That's all I'm saying. Ice on EG was actually legit.
Ice on Secret, yeah.
Ice on EG was really good.
What position does Ninja Boogie play? That's his name, right?
I think he's a carry.
The guy who just got kicked from SVG.
I have
That's
no
not
idea.
SVG. What's that?
SMG.
Did the massive dick move?
It's like
he's a support. He's a support.
No, SMG.
He's a support.
Yeah.
Steady under gunfire. SG gunfire. I don't know. It is SMG.
He's a
SMG. That team.
Now,
he got booted, didn't he?
I don't know if he's very good or not, but that's a good PR move, if nothing else.
I think it's still moving forward under gunfire is what it stands for. Yes, that is what it stands for. Still moving under gunfire. What a name for a fucking Dota team. Like, that is hilarious.
They should have just not had any reason for calling it that.
Yeah, just say SMG. We all know what it means. I mean, there are some dreadful names. I mean, here are some bad team names. Royal Never Give Up. That's a terrible name.
Boom.
That's terrible.
Bet Boom is a
Bet
shit.
Boom.
Bet Boom. It does
Bet
just
Boom
sound
is
like
online
a really
casino.
Yeah.
garbage thing.
Sparking Arrow Gaming.
That's their team name.
That is terrible.
Radiant
To be continued esports. That's not a good name.
I quite like that one, to be honest.
I don't like that at all.
Motivate.trust gaming.
Think about the fucking legends you had back in the day. You had Empire, Pog name.
Yeah.
DK, Pog name. Orange Esports, Pog name. Just get some... What? If you have more than 2 words in your team name,
Radiant
get
team
fucked.
ban.
I just think
The worst one by far that we all agree was the fact that Odie and Fog for some reason thought they had to pronounce the entirety of TSM FTX
Alright,
every time.
no, hold on. Sometimes we've been told we have to. And let me go back to
that, but it is...
CDEC, who nobody called CDEC, they all called them CDEC. We were told very specifically it's CDEC. So we are told that the sponsors have said you cannot call our team TSM, it's TSM.FTX. Because that's the name of the team.
Sad.
Because
Well,
otherwise they're like, why aren't you calling our team the team name?
People say... Do they say PSGLGD?
Yes, PSGLGD.
They
You
do
can't just say LGD. It's PSGLGD. Very, very specific. The orgs say to you, please call us by this name. We are not just TSM. We are TSM.FTX. Like, you have to say that. Because they've signed a deal with these guys, right? Like, the whole point is the sponsors come in and they expect that every time the team name is said, their name is said. That's the whole fucking point. So the teams say you cannot just call us LGD. It's PSG.LGD or PSGLGD. So it's
At least that one rolls off the tongue a bit better, you know.
What does
It's
LGD
TSM
stand for?
FTX
Let's have a look.
Yeah. Moosa's gonna die.
I don't know.
Lemon grass drink.
Something in Chinese, maybe? I don't know. Anyone know what LGD stands for?
FTX is a crypto platform.
Yes, it is, yeah.
That's not gonna do. I mean, honestly, Team Solo Mid sucks as a name anyway. That just sucks. Like, it's not.
Isn't that like a big brand though? They've got a massive league team.
It's a big
TSM.
brand. I'm just saying the name sucks. You know.
What, PSGLGD?
No, Team
No.
Solo Mid.
TSM.
Yeah.
LGD is Lao Gadien,
Yeah.
a brand of sauce.
I don't think that's what they called the best Chinese team.
I would
That
not
would
be
be
surprised.
hilarious,
I would genuinely not be surprised. If they're an absolutely massive brand, why not?
Imagine if the first LG iteration was sitting down to a nice Spanish dinner around the table and they tried this amazing sauce. Oh my god. Let's remember this moment forever.
When's that your LGD day?
What is that storm skin? That is some storm skin, yeah. That's god awful. I fucking hate it. I hate it.
That was the best iteration of the Greg memes.
Yeah, it was. I do miss
what, the
Italian
Dolmio
bird.
Greg? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Domia Greg was so funny.
This is a copy draft from the major. Which game? Is this the grand final?
Honestly, I'm really impressed.
Is it?
Well, one of them's OG and one of them's TSM. So
Oh,
yes, it
yeah.
would be the grand
I mean,
final.
Well, OG
I
is
do
going to
remember-
be...
I do
Yeah.
remember TSM picking Sans, and I was like, what the fuck?
And TSM also picked Leshrac and they went Bloodstone on him, remember?
So they're playing the Lesh, not the Lesh, the Wind Pos 5, presumably.
Oh, their TS Munt is what their team is.
TS Munt. Is the other team
Yeah,
called...
Team Solo Munt.
What's the... the other team is called OG
Only
something.
Goobers.
Only Goobers. That's good. I like that.
This is a nice...
So the
this
lad
is
was
a
forced
really
into
nice
picking
idea from the
decent
lads.
heroes.
The bans and picks
Too
are from
bad we were
Grand
too
Final
busy
Game
chatting
4.
shit to notice.
I like that. That is a really nice little little thing.
That's nice.
Let's see how Jekk Windranger does.
Yeah, I've just clicked on Jekk and I'm not looking at anyone else.
Yeah. Way! There it is.
We've got Benjakir on the Mars. Super Duper Noob Snap, that's going to go terribly. Alfredo Bloodseeker, dearie me. I think Kieran is going to... Oh, how good is Madge?
Madge?
Madge has had some pretty good performances on Pudge and on Bloodseeker as well. Is he the Bloodseeker player this game?
No, he's playing Storm.
No.
I was going to say Kieran
We've
might
not
lay
seen
him
the
out.
Storm.
Because Leshrac is obviously the best hero in the game.
Did you agree with the Bloodstone pickup on your hero Brile? No, I don't think anyone did.
It was a bit of a weird. It
First
was a
Bloodstone
weird.
in maybe 2 years.
It was a weird
Excuse
day,
me.
though.
No, bless you.
Well, no.
Can I get a bless you, chat, please? Thank you, Nem. Thank you. Fucking my so-called
Look at all
friends.
the fucking simps, and then Mikey, kill yourself.
Bannable, mate.
What was that? What was that game you were playing earlier, by the way?
Stack Clans.
The yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. It's
How
like £3.
How do you know about that? It looks so fun.
How did I know about that? It's my job to know about these things.
I see.
He's a professional streamer, right?
He is a
He's
professional
on top of this
streamer.
stuff.
How did you know about that? Unbelievable. Insult.
Turns up late.
How do you know how to tie your
Insult,
fucking
bastard.
shoes, you goon?
I was asking, did anyone else recommend it to you? Oh
No.
my god!
It's unbelievable.
I didn't.
How did you hear about
I
that,
didn't
you
realize
old
this would cause
fuck?
such offense.
How did you hear about that, you fucking degenerate old bastard? Unbelievable.
You spent a week, I assume it, doing exclusively Dota. And now that I've heard from Gork that actually what all the analysts do is sit around doing nothing.
He's
Maybe it
now
makes sense
now
that you're finding all
backtracked.
these little new card games.
He's now backtracked. I didn't play it in
Yeah, he
Sweden
has
though. I only played
backtracked
it when
a
I
bit.
got back. I when I do my discovery queue, it's all shit like that. And I Rock Paper Shotgun and a few other websites that I read are always recommending like funky indie games like that. Like I love indie games like that. £3, looks pog, job done.
Yeah,
I think
pretty
match
much.
is fucked here.
We were
Yep.
looking at. Have you heard of V Rising? Apparently, it's like a new Rust, but you're a vampire. And
Sounds
you've got to
dog
build
shit.
like your castle and things like that. And
Maybe.
I think
I quite like the idea of
according to
being a
Tilly, it's been
vampire.
like 2 years till it's good.
Oh, Flute, fucking get some of these, bro, please. Oh!
Yeah, it's having Ruffy. Not as much as Ruffy as this mid lane has been an interesting amount of CS. They must have missed a lot.
It's much more
just
than
fighting a
Rust,
bunch.
says David on the street. It's well animated and has RPG things. Right.
Right.
Oh,
It's something to look at.
V Squad? What's it called?
V Rising.
I mean, the name is dreadful.
It's early access though, so I'm not getting it yet. I'm wary of early access
It
now.
looks
I've seen a
abominable. It's not even 3D. What is this? It's like a fucking third-person thing. It's not even an
It's a
FPS.
third-person thing. Like I think it's Diablo style.
That looks
And the
dog
Rust
shit.
comparison is you're supposed to build your base, go out hunting, collect resources, fight with other players, that
Is
kind
it
of stuff.
multiplayer?
It's multiplayer, yeah.
Looks dog shit.
Well, let's boot up.
Boot her up. It's a bit outside the price range of a lads game though, so we got to wait.
How much is
wait
it?
for a sale.
Just resubbed for 19
£14
months.
for an early
Congrats
access?
on
14
another
quid, that's not
successful
too
event
bad, is it?
pylon.
Well,
It's
no,
not too
last
bad,
game
but a
is less than
lads
5.
game
Oh,
has to be
yeah,
5
true,
quid
true,
or
true.
less. Though I've also heard there's going to be some more Rust RP coming up.
Yes, I'm going to
Yep.
do that.
Match is just
exciting.
obsessed with getting this small camp. He's missed out all the creeps, and he's gonna die again.
Does Kieran have enough to kill him here?
Yep.
Yeah, he does one more than that.
Just, he just ruined his lane for no reason. I don't know why Kieran isn't going bottle. Bit of an odd decision.
Hard space shipbreaker. Is that the thing where you float around in space and break up busted up old ships in orbit? Because I'm just
That
like,
does sound really fun.
does it?
I think I watched Soviet Womble play it, and it looked quite satisfying, but I don't know how much content there actually is there.
Is it like... What was that game?
You get like a bunch of
Barotrauma?
tools. You need to like cut the ship into pieces and like pull out all the innards, and then you gotta like you gotta like sell off the functioning bits and recycle the bits that don't work anymore. That kind of stuff. And
It
you
looks like a
reach the end
Sips
of how well
game.
you've done
looks
it.
like a Sips game, which
I
It's a Sips game.
Barotrauma
That's the
was
best
like
way.
a
That's the best way to describe it.
interesting
Is it's a Sips game.
yeah, I wish Barotrauma was good as well. It's a shame it's not.
It's such a pog idea, but there's just so little to do. Or you've got to fill in the gaps a lot.
I mean, Myers
fucking
likes
hate
it, so that's a fucking it's a
Yeah.
doomed game right there.
If Myers likes it, it generally means it's just it's like
Corvus just gifted 10
you've got to
subs.
be a nerd.
No, thank you
gotta
for the
be a
subs.
uber nerd.
Thank you, Corobus.
Not saying Myers is a nerd, but he likes nerd games.
I mean, I play a lot of very nerdy games. I'm just saying, Barrow Trauma, like for a game with the nerdy games that I play, like Ultimate General, Civil War
Manager.
and shit, Football Manager, I tend not to play them on stream because they're not fun with other people. Like they're just solo grognard games that I can play because I'm a massive wargaming nerd and a strategy gaming nerd, and that's fine. But I would never inflict them on viewers.
Yeah, that's what I do with Mountain Blade. Like, I'm just sweating my fucking little tits off. Try hard. No one would want to watch that. Me just, like, cheesing my way through fights.
What's your average up to now?
Viewers?
Which viewership, Ashwin?
Oh, so over the last 9 streams, it's been 90.
Nice.
But
Where does it need to get to?
It needs to get 75, but over a 30-day period. So those nine streams have been over the last 2 weeks. So I need to do 3 more POG streams within the next 14 days, and I should be gold. And one of them is University Challenge. Got to figure out some good ideas for the others.
Well, we could do an in-house on your channel one week. That would help.
Yeah, I guess I'll see where I'm at by next week. And
Jekk's going in.
And then
I'm gonna POG off. Jekk's missed.
I mean, I don't think it would have killed him anyway. But... Cookie? Fucking Soup is playing in these. Forgot.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't going to do very well.
I tried Ultimate Admiral General Dreadnoughts and it was very frustrating to control the ships, to build the ships. It gives you very little feedback. I'm just waiting for the Ultimate General American Revolution game to come out. Their website has said, click here for early access for about 18 months, maybe even 2 years. And I've clicked here, and it just says, sign up here, and as soon as we have it, we'll let you know. And it's been years. But that's my kind of game. Like, that looks really good. Is there a way to get 100% crit chance, or is that not a Dota thing? Or a
It's not.
There's no possibility.
Not. I mean, you can have guaranteed. Some abilities are guaranteed crits. But there's no. It stacks diminishingly, so you
just
can't.
Let me ask you this: if it was a 100% guaranteed crit chance, it wouldn't be a crit, would it? That would just be your regular hits.
your damage.
You couldn't call it a critical hit that happened every time. Flute? Just chilling? Alright.
You could. You were just really good at landing.
I mean, there was that, those bots that would, when you were playing PA.
They removed that.
Yeah, they did.
I have to say, you were spot on about the mid lane. Kieran has absolutely crushed this man.
Yeah.
But sadly, he's gone no points in W, so he's not doing anything with it. He's just clicking a tower.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like I think the build is 2-4-2, so that you can push someone out lane and then immediately destroy their tower.
I usually go 2-4-1. It's pretty similar. I don't really value the extra point.
I don't know why you'd max the split earth. Like, I don't get that at all.
No.
I do think this is probably the most lane dominating build, right? Like the reason he's shoved Storm completely out is this build, but he's not actually doing anything with it. He's not ganking.
He's also
he's actually being ganked himself.
Yep, this is a dead Kieran.
So even though he had this dominant start in lane,
he's
not
now
achieved
goobed
anything
it.
he wants.
He's now goobed it.
Dead.
Yeah, he's goobed it really hard actually.
Hasn't taken mid. Now he can't rotate yet. Goobing.
I mean, one of the big things I noticed about Leshrac at the major is there were stack camps fucking everywhere. Like 8 minutes in, 10 minutes in, whatever, he just goes to take a load of camps. The lads don't stack. We don't even stack. It's just sort of like every man for themselves. If you stack a camp, well done. But there's no onus on anyone to do anything. This is a big old zip, and he's completely missed it.
He gets the kill.
Get the kill. Oh, he has a regen.
That's become bot though.
There are 4 lads here.
Oh, he's got a regen rune.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the other problem with Kieran in these fights is he's essentially a stun.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes,
like
all three cores
because
drag bot for
because he's max split earth, he has a 210 damage nuke and a stun. He doesn't have the persistent damage you'd get from Edict.
Yeah, I mean, Edict is by far the most damaging spell if you're ganking someone. Like it's crazy. It is crazy.
Love this
strong.
from Flute.
Like that was the old POS4 Lashrak build. You just
where's
max
he
your
going?
Edict and then run at the enemy support, and they couldn't do anything.
Now they've all come up here to follow Flute and Daniel, and they're going to turn around and kill him, maybe. Wait, did Alfredo think he was in trouble there?
Oh, what a shackle!
Unlucky.
It didn't land.
Well, it was, you know, a spell was cast. Yeah, fair play to him.
What a shackle!
There is a part of me that wonders if Slacks is in like a week's time going to come out with part 2 of why he hates Windranger, and just point out like the same effect applies for Seb in the major. Seb played amazingly, but Windrunner makes you look really cool because Shackle is a cool spell, and no one notices if you miss it, but if you hit it, it's so fucking cool.
Mostly bonkers, thank you,
Slack's
but
whole
I don't think I did a
hypothesis with
particularly
Windranger
good job.
players.
I think I did an okay job. But it was my
Did
first
make
time
a funny
doing it.
comment
Go on.
on the stream earlier saying that you said fudge instead of fuck, and she said that's someone who's been on an official broadcast recently.
We swore a little bit, but we were told like the first thing we asked very recently was, what is the policy on swearing? Because you want to make sure that it's in the back of your mind, you know, don't swear. Because we're on a panel with Jenkins and Suns fan, and we're going to get pro players on, and they tend to just say the first thing that comes to mind, right? And the policy is, if it really calls for it, go for it, but don't just swear for no reason. Like, if I was just there saying, this fucking wind rage has been fucking unbelievable, just fucking destroyed. Just been fucking, exactly. Don't be Hoz, and you're good.
So, what do you think about this draft? Well, fucking. I did know this bird once, and fucking.
And you know, fucking.
Why have they all come bot when there's a fight mid? They all mass TP'd bot and gave up their mid tower. What is that? And now there's no one here. And now they've popped DK ult. Why? I don't understand. What is going on?
Well, they did a good
now
thing.
Flute's gone in.
Top tower. Oh my god.
Flute?
Once. No TPs to help him though, because the team all TP.
They all TP bot. He just walked in. What the fuck is that?
An expert kill steal by Jekk there. Love to see it.
Yeah.
What was that?
Straight for the shard. Good.
So here's one thing that I think
Oh, Dan
maybe
is in
Jekk
trouble.
did notice from. Who's in trouble?
Oh!
So rude.
It's fucking unbelievable. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Flute decides he's going to run in against 4, and the entire team TP bot and use DK form for nothing, for 3 creeps. Like, what are you doing? There's no we're new. That, like, just talk me through that. You made a conscious decision to do that. I don't get it. That's not a misplay. That is a collective goobering that is beyond imagination. Did TSM really pick Silencer in the grand final? Fucking hell.
They did, yeah.
Yes.
Last game.
I was so tired at that point, I wasn't really watching.
I didn't watch much of the game. I booted up the stream and saw Silencer pick, and I just closed it.
Colossal stomp game
Just
4.
closed it.
Oh.
I don't know what it was even for. I mean, we obviously know now that this is the enemy team that they picked, that OG picked. What's the fucking Silencer for?
Yeah, it's bizarre. I guess it's for the storm.
Be nice to Jekk.
I mean, there are plenty of things that do whatever Silencer.
I ain't saying that's not true. I'm just saying if they're looking for some answer to Storm, you can at least global. And
it was just pure panic. They shouldn't have lost game 3. That was a freebie. And then after that, I knew if they were going to lose game 3, it's fucking over.
So during game 4, I called up my youngest daughter. She text messaged me on WhatsApp. She's like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "Can I call you?" And we did a tour of the whole arena on a WhatsApp video call with both my girls. And I introduced them to a bunch of the Dota talent and showed them the green room and then all the backstage area, the player interview area, the sound area, the sound guys. I said, "Say hi to my kids." And they were like, "Hi, kids." They were like, "These guys are great." And then we went through the curtain out into the arena, and I showed them the crowd and everybody going hype. They couldn't believe it. And it's like I've been doing this now for years, but they have some vague idea of what I do, but they don't really, until you see it, you don't really understand what it is. Slacks made them laugh a lot. He like when I said he'd talk to my kids, he is. I said, "Say hi to my kids," and he pushed his face practically like all you could see in the frame was Slacks' face. "Hi, kids," you know, and they were like, "Who's this guy?"
All trouble for Jekk.
Possibly, yes.
Oh,
nice late global.
That's what the silence is for, baby.
There it is.
The Slacks did a little Dr. Whipples.
Dr. Whipples! I didn't see that. There's a video of it, right?
You didn't?
Yeah, Jonas hunted him down and got him to record a few lines for you.
Where is this? Because I can't see it in
the
Goons.
ESL1 channel has a bunch of
hell.
photos and...
Someone just send it to Ted. Fuck
Just,
me.
yeah, someone
I'm
will
scrolling,
find it
I'm scrolling.
Goons for you. There's a lot of stuff in there. I don't know if you'll find it by scrolling.
I'm not going to find it. Someone just send it to me, please. Just put it in fucking Goons. Christ. Click to see attachment from Rami. Oh, here we go.
It is I, Dr. Whipple! Oh God, hello!
Finally, are we gonna see you again?
Yes, bartender!
Well, a fight is happening. Not much is happening.
This is better than TSM managed.
Oh, yeah. Jonas was the bartender, of course.
Yeah.
I spoke to Slacks about that, and he fucking loved doing the... Oh, that's a Wraith King.
I think he just loves any opportunity where he can just...
Off the leash, just slacks it up.
This is going very poorly. TSM with an absolutely pog draft here.
This is ironically better than anything TSM managed in Game 4.
That's hilarious.
And probably because this OG has Madge and the other OG had BZM.
I know that's you, Jonas. I met you.
Oh my god, Madge of no mana!
I mean, you can't rely on an old man's memory these days. Really? You know, you can't even remember things. You couldn't even remember that Munt talked about the Three Tails thing. That was like 2 weeks ago. Well, granted, a lot of things have happened in those last 2 weeks.
To be fair, you want to forget the Tails conversation. It was.
I try to forget most of the things Munt says, honestly. It was funny dropping in to see him in his fucking meme cave at the event. They had him backstage.
I like that meme that he had. That was a good one.
No, I'm just saying it was funny seeing him. Like, you go and he's got like 7 monitors, just all memes. And he's like deliberating. You can see him. He's like a stockbroker deciding whether a stock's going to go up or down. He's like, yeah. And he's like minor
really
adjustment.
How clearly you can tell the difference between the two users of that ESL Dota 2 account. Like you can instantly tell if one was Munt or if it was. I think her name is Ellie. Maybe.
Ellie, yeah.
Just because all of Munt's were so much lower quality and they were just not always pop text image. You're like, yeah, no, that's just.
I mean, I mean, after years of fucking knowing Munt, you can recognize his memes.
Yeah, very easily. It's got the scent of Munt on it. So here's the weird thing about Ellie. She's really, really funny and really nice. She is Swedish English, and she has a Manchester accent when she speaks English, but she's Swedish. So you'll be chatting to her, and I was like, "Are you from Manchester?" She's like, "No, but my dad is." So she's got this Manc accent in a Swedish person. I mean,
isn't that the same as Ollie? He has this weird, sort of like Scandi, but also Manchester accent.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Flute in a world of pain.
It's done again.
Oh! The silence there was pop.
Oh, but for some reason the other lads have stuck around.
They've gone in.
Everyone's dead. Action Dan's also blinked in for some reason.
So they global to save 1 and lose 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a pretty good summation.
That is dog shit.
Got the wind range push up in 2 if they want to keep diving.
Oh, the lads are now throwing a little bit. Good shot.
Good shot.
A correct way Gale. Pog. Ugh.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, how comfortable did you feel as a host? Because this is your first time hosting a panel, right?
So what helped was the week I did at the DPC, just at the tail end, because it was really easy. The hosting for the league, the DPC league, is you turn up, you've got 3 panelists, you say, okay, who have we got up next? You talk about the who's playing who. You fucking dick around for 5 minutes with the panel. They've got all kinds of stupid memes. If you say anything, they'll put a meme up on the screen. They'll put something full screen. They'll zoom in on your nostril, whatever. They're just having a laugh. And then you say, all right, we'll get a break, and when we come back, we'll be in the draft. That's it. That is your entire job as host. And then you come back, you talk about the draft, you go to the game, you go to the casters. That's it. So it's like you have 2 things to worry about. Welcome back, and see you after the break. And then between that, you just talk. And it's like your panel is fucking Suns fan, Jenkins, Lacoste, or whatever. So it's like super easy and super fun. Or it's generally just me, Suns fan, Jenkins, because it's like 3-man panels for DPC. So it's super easy and fun. So I could get into it there, the idea of it. Then with the group stage, again, it was 3-man panels, nice and relaxed. We're at the same studio, so there's no crowd. It just feels like more relaxing. You can sort of get into it. Same exact structure as the league, but with a little bit more, like maybe some more content and stuff like that. So the main stage stuff by that point, I'd done essentially nearly 3 weeks of hosting. And the only difference was, because it's a live show and it's much more strict timing, quite often things get dropped and they only tell you about it as you're trying to queue them up. This is a big fight, actually.
Yeah,
this is going the way of Dire. Wowzers.
I mean, the big difference is there are no BKBs on one team, and there are on the other.
Yeah.
Another big difference is Flute isn't there.
Yeah, he's just fucking hitting a small camp, mate. Can't expect him to turn up.
Why is he?
Why doesn't he have a BKB?
I'm done. This is actually like watching TSM play. I'm washing my hands with it.
So I actually thought like one of your best panels was when you had Boxy on. Like the way you guided him to keep talking was really good, because his like analysis when he was really on point, but you could tell that
he was nervous.
If you hadn't prompted him, he would have been silent.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but he's a stream viewer, Boxy. Like a regular stream viewer.
Is he?
Yes. He said to me, I've watched you playing Tarkov and you're dog shit. He was like, you need to be more aggressive. Why aren't you going in? Like, he'd been flaming me for like 5 minutes at breakfast about my Tarkov plays. And I was
S4's a big fan of the stream.
S4 watches the stream. Crit watches the stream. All the Scandies love the fucking stream. It's hilarious.
Watches the stream, I know that.
Yeah, Wagga said to me, I saw you playing so-and-so the other day. I'll give you some tips. Like a grim stream.
MRE stream, they all come out the fucking woodwork.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
They are addicted to the MRE stream.
It's hilarious. Like Lacoste turned up for the MRE stream, like a whole bunch of
somehow, like the most low-effort stream has the best content.
Low effort? It cost me a fortune, those MREs. What are you chatting?
No, I mean in general.
The
rest of the streams is just you playing the game with a webcam, which is more than.
Well, your co-commentators are your daughters who just don't care.
Yeah, no, they're fucking hilarious. They just want to meme. But yeah, it is funny. Yeah, there's I have a lot of stealth viewers. I think because they just think if I say hi, it feels like I do this. I stealth watch other people that I know, and sometimes I'll say "What's up, Cap?" But then it's like I don't want to feel like I'm there saying, "Hey, look, it's me." Do you know what I mean? Like I just want to sometimes just stealth watch.
Yeah.
So I understand why they do it, but it's funny when they come up to you and say, I was watching your Grimstroke mid the other day. Your itemization is all wrong, and you need to build this, you need to do that, and your skills are this, that, and the other. I was like, look, it works at my level. Right? Oh, they have found him.
There's a stun on.
Oh, that's a big. That's big.
They're gonna get your boy.
Oh, Storm wasn't finished off.
Oh no!
Low though. Oh.
Seb
with the 3-man.
Oh! Oh!
That's so much damage.
He needs to use. No, he's fine. He's gonna use anyway. Flute actually turned to the fight and they won.
Here it comes.
Wind running 4. Oh, that's a good
win. Oh shit! Did Flute just kill the Bloodseeker?
Buddy. Go Flute.
Hey, it was the Kieran the Wise, the Grimstroke was slain by Flute.
Oh man, but yeah, it really surprised me when you chat to these lads. But yeah, Boxy's a lovely lad. But yeah, I think, yeah, like you said, I think he just gets a little bit nervous on there because they've never done panel before. But the thing is, I always figure, like, if you've got someone on there who's like a pro player, if you ask them about themselves, they clam up. But if you ask them about Dota, they could talk all fucking day because it's their job, right? So it's like asking an accountant to talk about accounting. They can fucking do it. So all I tried to do was, Boxy, when they're picking this blah blah for the offlane, what's the thinking here? And he'll know, you know, he'll give you a good answer. So I always just try to make it about the Dota or about what it's like being a pro. Because even though they're probably not going to give you 100% honest answer, it's at least going to be relevant and interesting.
So he's going to go down. The other lads need to get out of here.
Oh my god, Alfredo is enormous. Goodbye all. TP Dan.
My one other question I had from the event was when Quinn was on the panel wearing a plain grey t-shirt.
My tie.
Who had the idea to put
me? It was my tie. Because I said to him, if you're feeling, he said, I'm feeling a little underdressed because everybody's wearing a fucking suit, and I said, do you want to borrow my tie? And I said, just tie it on, it'll be funny. And he was like, okay. So that was it. Everyone thought it was fucking... I can't remember whose tie they thought it was. It's just... I brought a tie, determined not to wear one, but in case they said to me, you have to wear a tie, you're the host, I brought one. So I just literally had a spare tie on me. That's it. That's all it was. I just thought it was funny.
The fact that it was also almost the same colour as his t-shirt.
Yeah.
So scuffed.
Yeah. He couldn't tie it, so I had to help him out a little bit. Bless him.
Oh, bless him.
I had one suit and one blazer. I was determined not to spend more than that. I already spent enough money on one suit. Shout out to Modigliani in Kingston. I was in there for an hour trying on suits and shirts and things, and the lad was top lad from Rajasthan.
Where?
Rajasthan?
Rajasthan.
That's what he said.
One of those ethnic places.
I've just heard a star, and I think I feel it in the rest.
It's a state in northern India.
Help me on with my suit there.
Yeah, it's a state in northern India. Seaplay, Rajasthan. You didn't fucking know. You never even heard of it.
We wrote a movie just
no, but neither are Ashwin, so I feel like I'm not.
I didn't say I hadn't heard of it.
He just said Rajasthan.
I know Rajasthan, mate. Got a few cousins there.
There you go. Get fucked,
Very
Plague.
cool.
Colonial prick.
I have been fucked. I'm muting.
Which part of Birmingham?
I'm muting. The only thing that I didn't really like was that we had all those casters there, and then we only used 2 pairs for the entire grand finals.
Yeah.
Like the entire 3-day event. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, I thought Arvo has perpetually been the go-to guy that they're like, okay, you're done, and then they're like, actually, we need you for stuff. Like a TI, like Arvo does stuff, and they're like, we need you to do loser interviews. At this major, they were like, we need you to do the post-game interviews for all the Spanish language teams. You know what I mean? I just think, man, Arvo's so fucking good. He is such a top fucking lad.
Oh, they're going on the left.
I'm a big Arvo fan.
News.
I could tell Cap was a bit disappointed he didn't really get much to do after the group stage.
Yeah. He should have been second host, not me. It totally should have been him. But he got the late game instead. But yeah, I mean, to have a caster of Cap's ability not casting, I feel was a mistake. Nice Cap.
Match has gone in.
Oh, good pull.
Oh!
Random just resubbed for 16 months.
TY. Oh!
Yes, Jekk!
Jekk!
He's actually figured it out. Oh, Jekk's actually owning. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's actually owning. Wow. This is Flurtdurd. Ultra kill for Alfredo.
You can't be backing off now, Alfredo. That's crazy to me. Who backs off there when you're on the cusp of a rampage?
Jekk.
He gets the shackle. He's doing it right. So this is the whole point, is that people have missed about Seb Windranger, is that they have set up shit for it, right? It gives him time to get in position for the shackle. I'm not saying he didn't do some amazing fucking things and play it really, really well, but the hero looks dog shit when you just have shackle. Like when Slack's whole point of the hero is dog shit because you either land the shackle and you look like a god, or you don't and it looks like shit.
They've gone in the back
Like,
here.
that is a two-man shackle right there, if Jekk had a blink, right? He just gets in there, it's an easy two-man.
Then not spearing, there we go. They get the double rupture. This is trouble. That's
over.
A dead man.
It is over.
And once again, we've run the simulation. OG win again.
True. I do also really like Jekk's build is Shard into Wraithback. This is a man who has studied the nature.
Yeah, he's actually bogged up.
Katawi, I think that's actually a very good point. The Cap and SVG as a pairing is relatively new. I think you're right actually. But I listened all during the league, like during the group stages and stuff like that. We watch all the games that we can. Like we have 3 games on at a time, and I focus on whichever one I'm on. So when Cap and SVG are casting, I love their cast. I really do. Because they both know a lot about Dota, and SVG is low-key fucking hilarious. Oh,
yeah, I think there are quite a few new Pog duos in the old casting this time.
I agree. I think there's some. I mean, we're blessed with the casters we've got.
I do think Cap was like, because Cap and Blitz was a set up duo.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously Blitz moved on to something else.
Coaching.
I don't know if this story is true, but Cap was supposed to be like, his new co-caster was supposed to be Trent.
Oh yeah.
And then Trent had children and COVID happened, and so they could never really get like much time in together, like co-casting.
That makes sense.
And it seems like the production teams like really prioritize like people have a lot of experience casting together.
Duos.
Which is maybe why they undervalue Cap.
I don't know if it was going to be Trent and Cap, because it was Trent and Gabe, right? Like unless they were.
Yeah, I thought Trent was with Lyrical.
I mean, that's just one of my favourite duos.
This is a story I've heard. I have no idea if it's fully true.
I don't know.
Lyrical's got Fly.
Well,
he has Fly now.
I don't know how long Fly's going to be doing casting for, but that was a creep.
Fly was. I mean, SVG was the most impressive, like new addition. I think.
Yeah.
Fly was really good.
He was great. As a pro turned caster, he was so fucking good at it. Just natural, really impressive. Like funny and excited.
He handled the EG/OG game really well as well.
Yeah, yeah. Just quality. He's a classy lad, honestly. I love Fly. Top lad.
Duper also got the Wraithbacks.
Oh, Pog.
Do they keep the same item build as well?
Seen.
No, they're not, because Leshrak's got the Kyra and Sand.
Oh yeah, no Bloodstone.
Wait, is Yanis in chat?
He is.
Trent and Lyrical Pog, the 2 positive sunshines of exactly. They're just honestly 2 of the nicest fucking lads. Gabe, I'm not kidding. I would walk over glass to help Gabe. He's just that fucking lad. Like you would do it. Like you know what I remember at TI10 when we did the late game, I said, you guys all need to say something mean about me, and Gabe was like, what? He was like horrified. I can't, like he couldn't do it. He just can't say mean stuff about people. I've never ever seen Gabe in a bad mood. He is just the sweetest fucking guy and just a fucking brick. I love him. Absolutely love him. And Trent is fucking hilarious. He's the most Canadian bloke in the universe. MMR. I've never heard anyone with such a Canadian accent.
Oh, they're going to run into each other.
Good gang on gang action, but the couriers revealed them. Do something, Jekk.
Oh shit! It's just a scrum. They've lost 2. They've lost Mars, but they've lost Silencer, and they've lost another. In goes Madge, gets a 2-man pull.
Oh, the pull.
Alfredo's very fast. He's chasing them down. They're all going to die here. Flute, they're definitely going to get his 2 lives.
5 for 1. Oh,
Madge, nice dodge.
Oh, what a shackle. Jekk.
Another Ultra for Aldo. Who stole it this time?
I want to say Jekk.
Looks like Madge.
Here's Madge.
This is a 19-4 and 15 Bloodseeker. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a good game for it.
You know, for one of the playoff games, for one of the tiebreakers, I was going to cast with Slacks, but they changed their mind.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been pure fucking chaos.
I mean, I really enjoyed casting with Sunspan. Like, that was a goofy cast. That was EG against, like, was it Dogchamp or someone like that? That they were 100% going to lose the game. And they just had Nature's Prophet and they just ratted the entire game. It'll happen. If he ever makes it to... if there's, like, a really dog shit group stage game that literally doesn't matter, they might let us do it, but...
He managed to get one game, didn't he? For casting
yeah, he did, yeah, one game. I don't know what SVG
Slacks
made of
also
it.
cast a game, didn't he?
Who?
Slacks cast.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, Slacks and
That's what we're
SVG.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Get Shane on to cast, that's what I say. That'd be a real reunion. Flax and Shane casting Dota.
See, Gorb gave a shout out to Shane.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
For his hospitality.
Yeah, Shane's a top lad. What up, Madge? Gets the mega creeps. Alfredo goes down.
That's Alfredo down, Madge down.
Yeah, but they got the megas. There's no way they lose this now. No way.
Boat's hungry. Kieran's out.
What a juke.
They're just leaving poor Super Duper Noob to defend the base.
Well, he's got a Wraith Pack, mate.
Gorb gave me a shout out? I don't believe that.
Did he?
Did he? We spoke like twice.
To help me out
Helping
with
him out on the
what to
panel
say.
when he had no idea what to say.
Oh, I did help him out on
do
the
a
panel
great
a little
job.
bit. I mean, I'm always aware. This was something that actually I noticed Lacoste did. I can't remember who it was. We had a pro on the panel, and he took the time to explain to him what the plan was, and I was like, that is so bad that I didn't do that. Like, I just honestly, because I think I was so unsure of myself, I assumed everybody else knew more than me. So we had someone on the panel, might have been Boxy, and he was like, if the producers need to talk to you, you'll hear it in your ear, they'll tell you, go to TED next, or whatever, blah, 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 showing them the buttons, and I was like, I should have fucking done that. But Lacoste is a fucking pro, like, he stepped up and explained it, so I felt really bad. Lacoste is fucking great. Lovely lad. Fucking hilarious.
Hearing all of this, Ashwin, do you feel bad for the TED word cloud meme you made? Or do you still feel
No, that was fucking funny. That was so funny. It was.
It was true, dude.
I showed it to everybody. They all fucking laughed their asses off.
So fucking funny.
Welcome back were the two biggest words, I think. It was so fucking funny.
And then, see you after the break.
See you after the break. I mean, I need to get some phrases down pat that sort of, I can go to.
It was just really funny.
I did after
like in a TED Go on.
Oh no, I was, when you saw that meme, you were like, I've got to come up with some better like endings.
No,
like,
100%.
The next one you did was what impressed me. It was, we're gonna break down this draft after the break.
Right. It's just, it's experience, isn't it? You just gotta, you'll get there eventually, like anything. Like, it's not fucking rocket science. I'm not being funny, but it's not. It's just practice. I was honestly surprised. I think after doing this for long enough, I've stopped being nervous once we go on. Like, the very first day, there was a slight bit of nerves when I realised that when they were counting down, I was like, I gotta open this up now. Like, I'm the first fucking stupid face people are gonna see on the stream when the day starts. So I was like, alright, just do your normal thing and play it safe. But when I get better at it, or more experienced and less scared, it'll be easier. That was a very late silence.
Yeah, I think they got the jump on him to start off with.
Yeah.
More of a panic than Bob.
Aaron is kind of
They haven't
channeling
killed Jekk with no
back,
buyback though. Flutes got his ulti.
This is a good goop.
Madge is low.
Oh my god, they're actually doing it. Help, Flute.
No!
He got the kill.
Oh, so close.
That is
Kieran will
really
finish
bad.
that.
Oh no!
Lifesteal.
Oh no, the lifesteal!
Okay, he's dead. They had to expend the
No buyback on Jekk, no buyback on
Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker.
Bad. I mean, they're still against Megas, so they can't really push.
Lacoste is amazing at puns.
Cleave tab, right?
No, as in they can push, but they can't push the base.
True.
It's going to be difficult.
Though with Left Strike buying back, there's
Yeah.
more chance of it. Maybe just go Roche instead.
So what you guys don't know
just on Lesh.
is that Lacoste has a fucking book of puns to come up with. Like, he researches the games and he comes up with funny things to say, like go-to phrases. He's so good. They do a lot of prep. That's what I need to work on is prep. One of my favorites when he was talking about Medusa, she protect, she attack, but most important, she have buyback. That's just God tier.
I mean, I can just never. I'm never going to support that.
Why? It's so funny.
I have been bred to not been, taught not to like that stuff.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to automatically reach for the bad trigger when we see a pun.
Justly subbed for 5 months. Sorry, Pirian, here is my Inhouse.
Where's this pun sympathy come from? Are we going to have to retire you?
Who?
You.
For what?
It's pun sympathy.
No, it's funny. If they're good, I mean, it's all ironic, And as I've said before, I don't mind a good pun. I don't like pun chains. Like someone makes a fish pun, now everyone's making a fish pun. That's what I don't like.
This was not specified in the rules.
This has been specified multiple fucking times.
So this has been stated before.
This is like the 12th fucking time I've had to state this. Someone says, "Cod, you believe it?" And someone's like, you haddock me at pun or whatever. It's like just fucking fish puns out the arse. This is neither the time nor the place. It's like on and on and on.
You better row that one back.
It's just endless. That's what annoys me.
You lads are pretty good at this.
Yes, it's sickening. It's anti-humor. One good pun, no problem. If it's a corker. But what I am saying is the problem is one of you goons puns, and you can't trust the rest of them not to be also equally funny. So if someone can make a genuinely pog pun,
going. All right, Profo, you have to go in the bin for a day, mate. You cannot help yourself.
That's 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's not a day.
I didn't. I'm not the one who banned that. I was typing 600.
I'm happy with 60.
Okay, how
600.
many do you want?
That would be 10 minutes. That's still not a day.
That's 10 minutes. That's fair.
Oh my god. There is a shard for him what wants it. I think they've all
very done.
They've all got shards.
He's back.
He was debating.
Now, someone said, all right, reel it back. Now, that's not a fish pun. It's a fishing pun. Do we allow that one?
That's a fishing
someone's
pun.
already got rid of it.
I mean,
Red's already on it.
There was the intent.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see how it's not funny? Reel it in. That's not funny. That's dog shit. You've just thought of the first thing you could think of related to fishing. There's no thought behind it. And a lot of fish words can be used as puns. That is my issue.
They've jumped on the back of Storm. This is a pog jump.
They got him.
He has buyback.
For some reason, he didn't have the ace.
But Alfredo has had to give up on killing action.
Oh, they're trying to kill.
He goes mad. He doesn't have any mana now, though.
He zipped all the way from base. And now he has no buyback. If they kill him, this is so bad.
The base, though.
They're actually
the base.
Yeah, the base is going down. If these creeps, oh lord.
All good play.
The game is over, chums.
Snapfire has buyback. Snapfire does not buyback.
Lethargica TV, that's 600 seconds for them as well.
Imagine if that's how the last game of the grand final ended.
That would be amazing. They did have Glyph. It's true. Welcome to the in-houses, Squire. Let's look at the scoreboard. So, lads, I've got to be honest with you. This looked like a really good Bloodseeker game, but prior to the draft, you guys didn't think it was. Explain how they made this work.
Jeez, this is hard work. Fucking hell. Because I don't know anything about Dotes. I think the victory from this game comes all the way down to this Jekk Windranger pick. That we've been saying you need to ban it out. It's got a 9-1 record. It's just too strong. Look, 37 assists. What can you do? I reckon those are all shackle assists. 37 people shackled. So that's like 120 seconds of stun.
So Plague, if I can turn to you for a second, this silencer pick really didn't work out for TSM, did it? Oh, we've lost Plague's mic.
Should I imitate Plague?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yes, I think that the silencer pick has not worked at all. I don't really know what they were thinking with that one.
Good stuff, lads. One of my analysts said I don't have a clue, and the other one is AFK. It's just like being on the panel.
I mean, it's hard on the spot. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, what do I know about Dotes? I mean, half the time we're talking about sandwiches or whatever, or tails or Brazil nuts.
And yet apparently, backstage we don't do any fucking watching at all. Just kidding.
I mean, where's Play gone?
I don't know. His internet might have gone down again.
He is hopeless.
His internet genuinely has gone down.
I don't know how a
again.
man can be so rich and powerful and yet be plagued by so many issues. But if you pardon the pun.
I don't mind. Alright, find me this clip of Gorg saying nice things about me. I'm going to save it for posterity.
Oh, Wogan is here. I wonder if he's playing.
Well, he's the captain,
mate.
He's of Wogan's winners.
Oh, I'm so excited. He hasn't played in weeks.
Indeed. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at his user feed. Does it only show up if you're friends, the user feed?
Of Wogan?
Yeah. Let me look him up on Dota Buff.
Is he offline for you?
No. Wogan. There he is. Last match, 11 hours ago. So he's played in the last... His page is 11 hours ago, Monkey King went 1-14. TA lost, went 8-9. One is Monkey King, despite going 6-11. One is Pango, 10-6-21, Pog. So he's played 4 times in the last 24 hours. Prior to that, TA, normal skill match, abandoned, went 0-5. Pugner, lost, 5-15. Rubik, lost, 6-15. Rubik, lost, 4-7. Prophet, lost, 6-12. Marana, won, 6-18. But did get 45 assists. It was a 53-minute game. I'm going to open that one up. That was 17 days ago. Rubik, lost, 2-11. Storm, won, 14-7. TA, 4 months ago, won, 7-10-17. Tournament captain's mode. That was the last time we played in the in-houses, was 4 months ago. Because in that game, on his team, Jekk, the baby maker, Nutkin, Vi, Alfredo. Alfredo, 19-5-23. A hard carry. And on the enemy team, Jekk, CK, as a Centaur, 4-13. Zaraxus, 4-12. God bless the lads. So this is the first in-house game in 4 months.
His internet has indeed gone down, and he said, "Give me 5 minutes."
Who is 85 Cent Black and Mild? I recognise that name.
I have no idea.
They went 34-8-31. 85
Were they
Cent.
playing in this in-house game?
No, this was one of Wogan's games. 85 Cent Black and Mild, which is a kind of cigar. Is that Myers?
Surely not.
You went away for a few minutes and the game ended. Well, it was a 50-minute game. Unbelievable.
Oh. Hello?
Okay. Fucking hell.
Are you back?
I don't. Well, so far, not in any way, shape, or form guarantee that it won't just die again in a second.
Right.
Fucking media, so I don't know why this is happening. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I have relaunched Dota.
Lion Ninja Warlock just resubbed for 19 months. The return of Wogan, my boy.
I had to do your panel bit. Ted was pretending like we were on a panel. He asked me a question, and I said, I don't know, and then gave a half-assed answer. And then he asked you a question, and you were just silent. So I had to do an imitation of you.
Was it a good imitation?
Was
it just a generic posh voice?
It was. Yep. It might have been.
Okay, I'm online on Discord. I'm not online on Steam.
Muriplatopy just resubbed for 6 months.
In fact, I'm showing offline mode in the Dota 2 game.
There you are.
Oh. I'm not there for me, but it is a good sign if you're seeing me. Ah, there I am. Okay, let me relaunch Dota again. Let's go.
Wogan's winners against Dave's whatevers.
Dave's Dickheads.
Ah. I have profanity filter on, so I was not aware.
This is Coop's second showing in the house. I don't think you've seen a Coop performance yet, Ted.
I have not.
She was quite good last week. I think it was a Jakiro performance. It was actually not bad. Hunter as well.
Is just resubbed for
pretty value. Dave, and he's on his pudge. Very value.
Welcome back.
This is a good team they got going on here.
Do you know
Wogan's
what I?
Winners,
Oh my
a lot
god, is that
more
Wogan?
Yeah,
how
that
long
is
has it been since Wogan?
4 months. I checked it up on Dota, about 4 months.
Oh my god. The return of the fucking legend. That's KBJ in its first game back. That's really shown him a nice warm welcome.
You good to go play?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Unbelievable. Fucking hell. Neil Warnock's got a Twitter account? How am I just learning this?
How long's he had it for?
Joined this month. Alright, that's an insta follow.
Wait, what's this?
Warnock official.
Warnock official.
It does sound official.
Because when I touch Neil Warnock, none of those are the ones showing up.
You smashed that major, Ted. Good to see you back on the in-house.
He joined today. Thank you. It's good to be back in the in-houses. I've missed them. Finally, a Dota where this is. I feel like watching the goons in the in-houses. This is what it's like when you've watched pro Dota for years and you know all the players and all of their heroes and how they play, and you can talk about previous performances and all the rest of it. This is my DPC. Like, I know these lads. I play with these lads. It's just the way the analysts we have play with the lads. Like, SVG plays high-level pubs, Cat plays high-level pubs, Cost plays high-level pubs. They play with these guys. And they're like, yeah, he likes to play this hero, that hero, he tends to do this, tends to do that. They know, because they play with them. So to them, watching pro Dota is like us watching the in-houses. That's what I've come to realise. So when they say Dave Yognot's pudge is always a danger, you've got to ban it out. Or, you know, LDC, he's a really good Lone Druid player. Hero might not be top tier right now, but he's so good on it, you have to ban it out. They say that and you think, wow, these guys are so smart. You just fucking watch the in-houses. It's the same shit, different level.
Yeah. I've looked at Neil Warnock's Twitter, Ted. It's not very extensive.
Give it time. This is Neil Warnock. give it, he joined today.
Oh, I see.
Give it a few months. He'll be tweeting some bollocks.
He posted like the classic
Warnock
memes,
memes,
and then one of him imitating it, and then a picture of Pep.
Him and Pep, yeah. Who's Neil Warnock? He's a football manager. One of the most English football managers of
he's
all
like
time.
along with all the other fucking.
He's like
English
a
lads, like
stereotype.
Sam Allardyce and fucking.
Like Neil Warnock, Sam Allardyce, guys like that.
5 seconds remaining.
They've all managed like approximately the same clubs, who are just like either fighting for promotion or fighting for fighting to stay up at the bottom of the Premier League.
Dire team pick.
Pugner and Shadow Shaman. Two heroes that saw reasonable pick rates. Shadow Shaman saw a reasonable amount of picking at the major, but Pugner especially was considered top tier. Mainly because another wood magic reduction is part of the damage reduction meta. Axe, I don't believe, saw any play at the major. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he didn't see any.
No, worst hero in the game.
But they banned against Bommy B. Boring.
Bommy B. Boring.
You've got to ban Bommy B's Axe. He's just too good on it.
Radiant team pick.
Who am I rooting for in the UEFA Champions League final? Liverpool. I would rather they won it. I like Jurgen Klopp. I think he's a really funny guy. I think he's a great manager. I love the way they play football. They've got a lot of young British players that I like to see do well.
10 seconds.
And I just like Liverpool. I think they're a really good team.
5 seconds remaining.
Not even young British players, really. They've only got a couple, but it's just good to see some of the key England figures do well. I like the club. I like the history of it. I'm not a Liverpool fan by any stretch, but I'd rather see them win than fucking Real Madrid.
Not wrong.
The Night Stalker in the major was seen as a bit of a counter to the Pugner, just because he has the ability to get on top of them.
Yeah,
and really
mess
up his ability to save other people.
Night Stalker is like, it's such a pain to play against.
It really is.
I don't think he's broken, but it certainly feels like it when you're getting run at. He has plus 250 damage and you're silenced for 6 seconds.
Yeah, it is nuts. I think that the reason that he's not broken, I actually think Night Stalker is a really good hero in terms of like the design of the hero, is he is very dependent on the time of day, obviously, which is obvious, but it is an important thing. The fact that his ult gives him a little bit of nighttime means that it's not literally 5v4 while it's daytime. But the fact is, it's interesting because it changes the game. The issue is when it is nighttime, the map shrinks so fucking much that if you haven't got anything to deal with that, it's a big problem. He is a really scary hero when you're a support player. And I think that's really interesting. I think it's an interesting mechanic that rather than just stunning in and doing damage, he's just fucking running at you. The silence is really interesting. I think he's a really, really, really good hero. I think he's makes a lot of sense.
Also, I think the heroes that quite naturally counter him aren't really in meta at the moment. Like, I think Luna used to be quite a normal Night Stalker counter because she doesn't lose vision at nighttime, or at least she used to not to. I don't know if they've changed that anymore.
No, she's still got the night vision, hasn't she?
Yeah, so but she's not really. You can't really pick her as a carry anymore. So
I mean, Phoenix was played quite a bit.
Well
Phoenix was played quite a bit.
True.
At the major, and I mean that's sort of counter, but it's only a 6-second counter, really. But I think most big team fights are decided in those 6 seconds. The rest of the time, the problem is, it's just this fucking terrifying creature that's just going to plunge out of the trees, knows where you are, you can't see him. It's very scary.
It's a very messy
of course, the reason Shadow Shaman was so good was the roast potential.
Yeah.
One of the things that doesn't really ever happen in our games is quick roaches.
Excuse me, I do them on fucking Prophet solo at 15 minutes as soon as I've got the shard. I will do them as Shadow Shaman. The lads just don't do it. I don't know why. It's not hard. You just go in and do it.
That is true. I will grant you that. But it's one of those things that people think they're picking Shadow Shaman in the pro games because he's got a good stun or something, when it really is just
you can get Roche.
Fucking Roche killing.
Yeah. Also, I'm not being funny, but the fact that you can deposit the wards, especially when you've got Enigma, is you put the wards down, they can't come and get them, because if they do, they're going to get black holed. Like, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Is if you put the wards down, you are forcing them to engage you, and if you've got something that can counter jump them, it's too good. Like, it's really, really strong drafting. And you've got Night Stalker piling out of the fucking woodwork to own the support. So as soon as the fight starts, it's just genuinely terrifying.
The other thing the Night Stalker gives is it lets Enigma see exactly where everyone he wants to target is
Right.
going to be standing, how close they are, all those lovely things that
And
he
they
needs
will
to hit
not
the
see
perfect
you
black
coming.
hole.
They will not see you coming. Really, really good combo. Also, just like if the Shadow Shaman gets a blink, you've got that blink hex with the nighttime out of the fucking darkness. I actually saw that. I watched a replay, believe it or not. I watched a couple of them. And I was like, I watched it like on the stream, and I was like, God, why didn't that fucking lad respond when that Shadow Shaman walked up? Because of the Night Stalker on his team, he couldn't see him. So he just literally walked up and shackled him, and he just could not fucking see him. It was crazy. Who is Pyrian talking to? Is it Machine? What are you talking about, Punisher?
Oh,
I wonder which one of us sounds like Machine.
Thank you.
It must be Plague.
That's so kind.
Do you mean
I
is
can't even remember what
Plague?
Machine sounds like.
Do you mean is Plague Machine? Like from the CSGO?
I don't sound like Machine.
You don't sound anything like him.
You've definitely been compared to someone before. I can't remember who it was.
And why would he be casting a Dota in-house? What are you on, son? Fucking unbelievable. Tusk, alright. Off meta.
I just want to quickly point out, Dave's Dickheads, if you look at the bans, that's really beautiful drafting. There are 3 bans before the Enigma pick, all of them were Enigma counters.
Yeah.
So this is, they're really, their brains are working overtime here.
Telegraph.
Now Tusk can punch Enigma through BKB, right?
Gotta get in there.
Yeah, but
it's gotta get in there.
It's difficult.
It's got to be in there,
They
and
could have
obviously if
gone
Enigma kind of casts it a bit more on himself.
Wyvern's not an amazing hero.
Machine
Yeah.
didn't
Like
used to
Al.
do Dota stuff. He did stage host stuff. It's quite different. It's quite different, I think, stage host stuff. Because you just go out and say, are you guys ready? And it's like, I'm not saying it's just, oh, that's all you do. I'm just saying you don't need Dota knowledge to be a stage host. Like, you can do stage hosting where you get people up on stage. You know, you're not asking them detailed questions. Or if you are, you can always find out what those questions are before you ask, sort of thing. It's like, the stage hosting stuff is very different. Yeah, he did exit interviews where it's like a tough loss there. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans? Like, I'm not saying I would ever do that job in a million years. It terrifies me, but it's not one of those things where you need to be like super knowledgeable about Dota. I don't think. I mean, I fucking hosted a major, so you genuinely don't need like ultra high level knowledge.
10 seconds remaining.
But as far as I know,
doing the exit interviews because he put out that tweet saying
he
was being asked to do them.
Yeah, he did. Him and Tsunami did them. Yeah. Day 9 was the host. There's a stage host and host are 2 different jobs. So at the major, for example, the stage hosts were Tsunami and Slacks, right? At the CSGO major most recently, I think Frankie was the stage host. So there's a big difference between host and stage host. Like, one job is with a panel and it's a much longer chat. Stage host is about, which Machine is very good at, hyping up the crowd, you know, being that sort of emotional core for the broadcast, and then it goes to the desk and it's more analytical. That's the way I see it. And also, you can trust.
Casting
Go on.
In CSGO, he was casting the finals of the Antwerp major that just happened as well.
Really?
And his CSGO casting is phenomenal.
Oh, it's his game. He fucking loves it. The dude's all over it.
He is like, he's pretty much OD, I'd say. Like how OD is just clearly like heads and shoulders on shout casting, on hype casting above all the others.
That's so good.
I think Machine was there as well. It's so good.
I'll have to listen to it. I haven't seen it. So he's now a caster, is he? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because I was surprised as you were, because I don't normally watch CS:GO, but my impression of him was he was a host.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
I mean, CS:GO casting, fuck me. That's an easy job, isn't it? They're pushing B here, and they shot that lad in the head, and now they're planting the bomb, and the other lads didn't get it, and they've won the round. Come on.
Yeah, but you've also got to not make yourself sound like an absolute tool. Like, the thing about Dota casting is there is actually a lot to talk about. But in CSGO casting, like you said, it's not. You've got to choose your words very wisely. You can't just be like, oh, and here they come. Oh, that's a nice shot there.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it. The skill is making what is a fundamentally much simpler game sound hype. And I mean, I think that their job is to be like, to you know, you sort of, it's a bit like the Pixies, right? The band the Pixies, which is quiet, 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 loud, loud, loud. So it's like moments of quiet and build up, and yeah, here we go. They're trying to creep down B. Can they get a pick here? They've used all their smokes. There's no utility left on Astralis here, and they keep going up. Now they're going to fall, but they're falling back to me. And there's the headshot. Simple's got the headshot. There's the open. They need it. Blah blah blah. Like then you explode, and it's very hype. So it's like moments of quiet, the moments of extreme loud. I suppose you could say the same thing about Dota, but I feel like some of the team fights in Dota. Look at OD. They go on for fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think Dota's probably. I would prefer. I mean, I obviously know more about Dota, but I prefer to cast Dota because I would not know what the fuck I'm doing in CS.
Yeah, but if we
the part I was most
equally,
impressed in CS was their observers, because
those
guys
are really good. Yeah.
They were in like, I think our Dota orbs are really good as well. They normally, in quite a large map, they normally catch most of the action and like follow what the caster's talking about at the same time. The CS casters, every single important person to look at would get a kill like immediately, and then they swap again, and the fight would start and someone would get a kill. It was so
can I
impressive.
just say, Plague, either they're really, really good, or it's much clearer in CS:GO. Because
that's true.
I think that there's double factors there. Obviously, I'm hugely biased in favor of Dota, but if you look at Dota, you've got 3 lanes, 10 heroes, which is in CS:GO. Yeah, you've got all that, but more often than not in CS:GO, you've got they're pushing this site or they're pushing that site. You know, you'll get that slow bit, and then when they all push a site, it's like clear that there's going to be a massive fight there. I don't know. I think in Dota, you've got to notice a lot more details. The OBS has to notice that so-and-so's bought some weird item, or that somebody's missed a neutral. All this kind of extra shit that you just don't get in CS.
I think Rocket League is another game that I wouldn't want to cast, because it is just essentially the ball gets hit to one side of the pitch and then someone tries to shoot. Like that. Like there's a little bit of like someone might try to pass it to someone, but that is it. It's like team puts the ball up the end of the pitch, someone puts in a shot, it either saves or goes in the goal, and then rinse and repeat. And you've got to try and make that interesting.
Agreed. I mean, the biggest problem with Dota is that it's so fucking dense that quite honestly, and this is 100% true, half the time backstage what we're talking about is what spell interactions how they actually work. Like that is like a big part of the conversation. Is someone who like a pro player will be like, does that go through BKB? And we're all like, and people are looking it up. Because this game is so fucking complicated, and they change stuff all the time.
And it changes all the time, and there's no
reason behind some of it.
There's no rule for some things, and then other things just randomly work for no reason.
Yeah.
Like how Tiny Toss.
I mean,
talking about this lads earlier.
Right.
Tiny Toss is unit target. It says on the spell unit target, but it doesn't pop Lincolns.
Right.
For no apparent reason.
I mean, here's another one. Sprout Leashes works through BKB. Yeah. No mention of that on the talent.
And also, if you cut down all of the trees in Sprout Leashes, you're still leashed if you're standing in the same area. You need to leave that area.
You need to leave the area
that the Sprout has covered.
Which is why everybody got phase boots and fucking quelling blade. Right?
Spike is very good against it.
Like it's just nuts. But I mean, unless you know that, there's no way to know that. If you know what I mean. Like it's not like something where it says on the tooltip, goes through BKB. Pierces spell immunity, yes.
I mean,
so if you look at
just says Sprout Leashes, like there was minimum description possible.
Right. I mean, you look at Pangalier's role. Pierces spell immunity, no, cannot be dispelled. Right? Perfect. Makes sense. But there are just so many interactions where you either know it or you don't. That's what makes Dota. On the one hand, I'd prefer to cast it because it's to me a more interesting game, and like you said, it's the game we know. But at the same time, what a fucking nightmare. Because everyone expects you to know this shit, but it's like, how the fuck nobody could know this shit?
Doing that.
Oh, let's watch mid. This is a good point.
Well, Wogan just sunstriked a creep that was not being contested at all, so he just wasted his mana for nothing.
That's half his mana, but half his mana.
Oh, please just click some of them. Thank you.
Stop fanning about making Forge Spirits. Just get the last.
So what you're saying is a 4-month break of not playing Dota has not improved Wogan's ability.
Why would it?
No.
He did play 4 games in the last 24 hours. This being the 5th.
So, yeah, it should be well practiced.
Warmed up.
What a deny.
Wogan hashtag the second coming is back. I think my favourite thing about Wogan is he's fucking dog shit, but apparently doesn't believe it. Apparently
I think he does believe it.
Wogan
but
thinks
maybe we've not helped that with our
Wogan.
Or at least early on
the lad only plays mid, and he's like the worst player on the team routinely.
I mean, isn't one of his best plays just getting a double cataclysm in the chrono, like the most basic play?
It wasn't a chrono. It was a Medusa ultimate. That's got tons of clips. Yeah.
Click the range creep, you goon!
Please! Oh god!
I like that they've sent Dave Yognot in against him though. That's a good barometer of where Wogan's at.
I know Dave's fucking whipping his ass.
Yeah, Dave's
actually not whipping his ass.
No, he's not crushing him at all.
They both suck. That's the
so
problem.
bad.
This is actually a good matchup. You got Dave mid profit against Wogan Invoker profit. Neither of them can do anything.
Oh my god! How are you missing his Exhort Invoker with a Forge Spirit? Please, just take your time. Yes, Dave. I thought they were going to give the TA to Wogan.
Thank God, no.
Like when it was picked, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to get a cracking Wogan TA game.
What is Dave doing? He's going Midas, by the way.
Good stuff. At least he's not going no boots Ags there. He's not picked up any bad influences.
No boots Ags is better than a Midas.
No boot shard, I'll give you.
No boot shard? What? No boot shard, and you wait for 15 minutes before you can buy it.
No boot shard.
Just sitting there.
That's like a hardcore speed run of Nature's Prophet. You just can't buy boots at any point and have to save for the shard first. 15 minutes of no items.
Just you got what you need at the start.
True. His spells are enough.
No, Dave. Hit creep in lane. Look at all these creep. Yes, Dave. Get the deny here. Stop walking about like a fanny and get the last hit. Where you going? Hit creep.
Oh.
They killed.
This is why we aren't good cameramen, because we're just too busy screaming at the mid lane.
Yeah, the Dota robs are alright, I guess. Never miss a kill.
I thought the opposite was very pog at ESL. Especially when they did the old split screen to get 2 ganks on the screen at once.
Griffin Whippass
It is very cool.
Amazing at their job.
Though it is always funny when they do that and then immediately they lose track of which screens they have open and shit just goes everywhere. They switch to player cams. That's entertaining. But it doesn't happen as much as it used to though, so they are getting a lot better.
Yeah, this profit set fucking sucks. I don't know what Dave's up to here.
Yeah, so when I first saw it, I think it was last week, I thought the animation looked so weird on it. But the lads were convinced in telling me that the animation was the same. But then Dave told me that his set changes the animation for the click on profit.
That's bollocks. Dave's garbage.
No, he's not. He's not complaining about the last thing. He's just saying it changes the
No,
like he moves his stick.
It does add a bit of backswing.
It's the same backswing. Trust me.
It's not.
It's the same. There's no fucking difference here.
But isn't Prophet's more of a stab? I swear it's not like a slash.
He does a big swing. He does a big swing. Trust me. He does a big swing.
Right, she told me.
Yeah, but are you trusting Dave?
Well, what reason would you have to lie to me?
No, it's not lying. I don't trust his opinion on it.
Well, he told me it has like a gem in it that changed it.
It's the same. It looks exactly the same. There's a difference. It's so minimal. I doubt it's affecting Dave Yognot's last hitting ability.
No, it's not. But okay.
Yes, Dave. 43 quid. TY Wogan.
And fucking treants are only worth 8. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way a set is changing the animation of how you would, or the speed or anything.
I'm saying that it looks strange to me.
Looks strange is different. That I'll take. But my point is the timing and all the rest of it is identical.
No, I'm not.
Right, but I'm gonna state right now that I suspect Dave is implying that it's affecting his last hitting if it changes the last hitting. This is the same. It looks a little more wacky, but it's the same timing. They're going top. Don't try and kill the Y.O.S.O again.
That's what they're going straight to it. So what's happening with our support? So Jenkins did all those lovely support helping videos. Has anyone picked it up? No, they have not. No one has salves.
No. Nope.
Don't need him, mate.
Don't need him.
It's gonna be. It's still nighttime. This is diveable.
Do you know what's a better salve? Going back to base
Death.
after you die.
Death.
True.
I was gonna try and get that going at ESL. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises, death, and see if the crowd all shout death, and then I'd run
if it was
down the
deadly
stage.
silent, it would be
Yeah, that's why I didn't do
incredibly
it.
awkward.
I was like, maybe other people don't love this quote as much as I do.
Gold and sweet.
I did very few references. I tried to be as professional as possible.
You did bring up the POS5 Storm for Rorts, though.
Yeah, but that was in group stage.
Purge was not impressed.
No. I was like, you haven't seen Rorts play it, mate.
He shut that one down straight away. I was disappointed.
What did he say about it?
Embrace it.
I think it was like,
He
no.
just implied that it meant nothing if Ted's friend Rorts was doing it.
Thanks, Purge.
We got owned by a POS4 Storm yesterday, didn't we? That fucking that stack, fucking cunt stack with the Lena Nightstalker visage.
That was the roughest 2 games. Just unwinnable. Lose one fight post like 30 minutes and they just take all your buildings. It was unbelievable. When we were taking that rack, so we turned around and they based us. It was.
That is the most insane push I've ever seen.
I've never seen a push that fast. That is 100% true. Plague. They had this Visage Lena. Who was the other one that did all the work for them?
Nightstalker.
Yeah, the Nightstalker was a pain in the ass. But in terms of the push,
POS4 Storm and someone else on POS5. I can't remember who.
He was a Skywrath in the game too, a Storm in the first game. What was it? They had the same support both times.
What is Bommy B doing here? Gonna find Coop. Taking the long trip around. Gonna find Coop. Coop is probably dead.
I would presume so.
Yeah. Good disarm.
Oh, Wogan's come up top.
Hunter can get one more.
There's that.
We got a Tornado.
That was a big one for Hunter, though. I think that might have been a 15 or a 20.
Yeah, it was big.
Oh dear.
Oh, juke. Oh, the double juke. That was beautiful.
Oh my god, is Bommy B dead?
He should be.
No. Oh, the concept is good. Don't cut back.
Oh, the disarm.
You lucky sod.
He's gonna get the Q. He's got a Q. Sal.
Dave has come in. Dave and Jacob just walked past each other.
Dave could have TP'd that whole time. He had ult as well.
What's going on?
He had ult, I think.
Oh, this is just awful.
He just could have used his
I
ult at any
noticed-
point there.
I did notice Dave was wandering around trying to Midas something, and he'd left his tree ants in all the camps and blocked them himself, so he had nothing to Midas. That was fucking hilarious.
Dave, use Midas! Dave, use Midas!
Oh, there we go.
Yes!
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 Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god, unsurprisingly, Dave Yognot crushing the network. Look at him, he's well up there.
Hell yeah.
4.8k at 10 minutes. That is genuinely not bad.
Don't keep the fucking ocean heart for yourself, Enigma. Give it mid. Stand in the river, you fucking get full regen. It's fucking ridiculous. Ocean heart for a mid. Look at that. 10 HP and 5 mana regen in the river. It's mid galore. If I'm mid, Ocean Heart is my fucking favourite item by far. You never run out of mana. 5 mana regen. You could have a Void Stone and CM Aura and not get that.
Dave's going for the straight or key.
Wow, how did that
think it's
Netherward not
correct.
proc off his ult? Oh, here we go. Wait!
Oh!
really not a great
That was
goal.
dog shit. I love seeing Teddy just down here farming. This is what everybody's sick of with Dota at the moment, all the pros. I chatted to them about it. I was like, what's the deal with the offlane? They said, well, all you do is you pick an offlaner that can just stay. He's so fucking impossible to kill, some big tanky lad. You farm down here for 7-8 minutes and then you win the game. That's it. Like, your offlaner should not be doing anything. This is correct from Evil Teddy. Don't engage in these stupid fights. Stay down here, get what you need, job done. I was like, really? They're like, yes.
I do think that's why Zai is having such a bad time at the moment, because he's the king of stupid fights.
Right.
And doing gremlin things with no farm. And he just hasn't adapted.
You just put a lad in this lane, Mars, Night Stalker, Sand King, I guess. Underlord. And you're just like, no one wants to go down there and kill you because they might not do it. It's going to take 3 or 4 of them to do it. What's the point? It's a waste of time. Because if you rotate 3 lads down here to kill Night Stalker, you're not going to get this tower out of it if he's all the way up here. Team can rotate by that point. So you're rotating 3 people down to kill 1 pos 3 lad. Because 2 can't do it. He's too big. Your mid doesn't want to have to go all the way down there to kill the fucking offlaner.
Oh, speak of the devil, Evil Teddy TPing in.
Getting a couple kills. No problem.
Yeah, it's lovely.
This is good.
Up. Oh. 2, 1.
Oh
my god! That is.
I would be furious.
I cannot explain how angry that would
Rocket Man got out!
Oh my god.
They're going to give up mid tower for this, but it was doomed anyway. What's TA been up to?
Yeah, I don't think it was saving that.
Wogan is presumably going for his standard Midas bots axe, and then praying the rest of his team does enough that his cataclysm can land.
Yep.
If it works before, it can work now.
They don't even have that great AoE lockdown.
They've got.
They only have Pango roll, right?
Yeah. You do much better off just buying like an orchid or something.
Now, Teddy should find somewhere to farm and go farm there. That's what he should be doing. Get a BKB. He's got Echo Save, but go get BKB.
Ursa should go play bot now. Yeah, Ursa's left.
Ursa's bot. Farm the creeps.
Teddy just takes
Easy peasy. He can farm this on the triangle, and that's his game for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I would be very impressed if Evil Teddy got a shard now, because that is the go-to Night Stalker item.
So this is not where NZ wants to be. He's standing in lane doing nothing. He should just be farming jungle. Now there's no creeps. He's got to waddle away. Waste of time. Let Pango do that shit.
He has caught up reasonably quickly.
But don't let Pango farm the jungle. Do not let Pango farm the jungle.
Yeah, tell him to
Bomby fuck off. Bomby fuck off. The Xerxes got triangle, and then when the wave pushes up to tower, he can go hit that.
Though he is struggling a bit with these ancient creeps on Hunter. It's interesting the Hunter is not using any spells really to farm this.
We've got no mana.
Just bap him. I do want to try this this Ring of Bassi thing that a lot of carriers who cast spells to farm are doing now. Just seems to give you like just enough mana regen to keep you by.
Because I feel like carries farming spells are not that expensive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at what he's going to use, I mean, he would be using Earthshock or something to help him farm, right? 175. It's 85 mana. Like a Ring of Bassi, that'll cover it between the cooldown. You'll be all right. You'll get it. You get the job done. Yep, Pugner's up here, farming, chilling. They're going to come up here and take this building. Definitely don't need 3 of them for this. Pugner could take this by himself. They're going to take it in 2 seconds. That is a totally wasted TP from Wogan. No need.
Should be deploying Serpent Wards mid here, right?
Yep, here it comes.
There we go.
But now Wogan can't help come and defend this because he's used his bots.
It actually breaks my heart looking at Wogan's build every time he plays Invoker.
It's like I can't
There's
complain.
so
My build is dog shit.
than just doing this.
That Sunstrike was fucking
Oh,
appalling.
that's a
Oh
big
my
black hole.
god!
Good Hex as well.
I think they're going to get away with it though. Oh, never mind his Hunter on the back line.
He's invisible. Anyone got reveal? You're playing against Invoke and you don't have reveal, really? Oh no.
Don't do it, NZ FedEx.
He wants that courier. He's gone for it.
That's the defusal gun. That's brutal.
So, how is there no reveal on this team against an Invoker? The man's got 2 smokes. He knows to buy smokes. Coop. Or she. But no dust. Same for Enigma.
I
No,
think the
no
only
dust.
person who had dust was dead, which was Evil Teddy.
Hmm.
And he may have only just bought this dust now, to be fair. I
I 100% believe that is the case.
Okay, so how long? So Black Hole cooldown 128. So Ursa has got the abilities he needs to go Roche right now, and they have a Shadow Shaman.
They won't
and
do
Nature's
it.
Prophet.
They're not going to do it. I
But of course
guarantee you they won't do it.
They don't know it exists. They only
It's
do
incredible.
it by accidentally walking into the pit by presumably a misclick, and then them seeing Roche and being like, oh,
Do you know what? Do you know what? I actually think unless the fight is within sight of the Roche pit, like on the screen, it doesn't occur. Like that's the only thing that reminds them. Oh yeah, we literally have 2 heroes who can solo Roche. If you combine them, in fact, scratch that. They have 3 heroes that can solo Roche. 3, and they're just not doing it. Staggering.
If Wogan queues up a refresher, I might just rage quit the stream.
He is.
I know he
so
will.
The
That's
build,
the thing. I know he will.
the build should be like earn and things like that, right?
Yeah,
I don't know how
Spirit
much.
Vessel.
Yeah, I think you're meant to go like earn Midas.
Is Witchblade an Export Invoker thing, or is that only QW?
I have no idea about the Exort build. I mean, I would.
There is no
I
Exort build.
would
I think
build-
that's why.
build all kit.
I build it because it's fun, and I'm dog shit in Invoker. Wogan also.
They are running at Wogan here. Can he get out?
Should be able to. I don't know if they have dust. I don't think they have dust on any of them.
Well,
Just think. Dave could have dust. He's also got Agi treads up.
He's actually got a genuinely open slot in his inventory to which to place stuff.
Literally has a tango and an open slot.
Well, he needs the tango in case he ever puts himself in his own trees. He can tango set himself out. You know, that's actually smart.
It's a good point.
He's prepared for his own failures.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
BZM did play Exort with the Major, and I think he went kind of
He went earn Midas, I'm pretty sure.
Earn Midas into BKB and then like a Blink Hex.
This is
normally,
going to
right?
go very badly.
Yep.
Oh my god, Sisedwa has
Oh
trapped
my God,
himself
they
in the
can't find him.
trees!
Okay, now they
Okay,
really
that's
have
a
found him.
cheat code. That's a cheat code.
Oh dear.
Dire's bottom tower is under
That's just not having
Rocket
fun,
Man
is
now.
it? You know, everyone's having a good time playing around the trees, and then this big Night Stalker just spoils it.
Punch his ass. It slows him.
Yep,
And then
drag
he
him
jumps
back.
away.
Pango ult.
Here comes Bomby B! That's huge! Go
Get
Bomby!
another bounce through.
Big meatball!
Yeah, big meatball on no
Fly
one.
back Tusk.
Got one lad. Oh!
The black hole is good, but there's no midnight pulse.
That's good enough.
Oh, it's still enough damage though.
And this will be a dieback for Tusk if he goes down here.
Oh, yes!
right in the
Yes, the
cage.
pain
He has
cage!
phase boots.
Welcome. Well, I think that was
wasn't too
okay.
bad.
They got the mid and the 3 in exchange for the 4, and I don't know if anyone
They
else
killed
got
those
that.
FedEx
Wogan
as
will
well.
probably have his cataclysms from FedEx.
And they,
right,
yes,
so
and they killed the TA prior
it's
to that.
big damage at least. They just need the lockdown for it, and I'm not convinced they have the lockdown yet, but convince me, lads. Convince
You'd
me.
need to like bounce with the Pangarol. You need to hit them, bounce, and then hit them again for a full Cataclysm hit to land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, they've changed it so you can't chain stun, right? Like it's not as easy. Like there's
Yeah,
a
it's not as
delay
easy.
between.
To be fair, even
they-
if you only hit them once and Wogan is cast the Cataclysm, they won't have much time to walk out.
But
Play- play.
the danger again
Play.
is that Pango Roll knocks people away. So
Also,
Oh,
more
true.
to the point.
Strikes.
More
it's
to the
like
point.
probably the most
right?
unideal stun you
It,
could have with
it,
Cataclysm.
it requires a lot of coordination for that to happen.
It does, yeah.
Let's just bear that in mind. I suspect it's just going to be cast and then cast again and cause chaos rather than actually be.
Yeah,
the
I mean, it's probably going to do
well-planned,
like not a huge
executed.
amount of damage to anyone.
I also think NC FedEx.
They're going to smoke
clearly
here.
a
Dave
mid-lane.
was not on board with that. They're going to smoke into Roche. They can easily do it. Snakes and Ursa equals a Roche done. Coop chilling. They go to Snakes.
Counter smoke though. Radiant have smoked.
They might be able to get the Enigma. Get him, lads.
God, it's insane how fast Roche goes down.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna get it. Bomby B might find something. There's the counter. They just about.
Well, they get the Aegis. He died on the Pugna ward.
Even Eddie is in here.
They have no black hole though. I don't know if they can fight this.
Oh my god, the damage
Wow.
from Nancy FedEx.
Yeah. Oh, nice
That's
catch.
a good
Really
shot.
nice catch. Really nice.
Oh, it's not even working.
They got Dave as well. He's TP'd out.
Oh no, he just makes it.
Well, do you know what? Fair play to the lads.
Don't minus the
Playing
tree.
without black hole, not the best from the old
Minus
Dire
the
team.
tree.
I think that was just pretty impressive that Radiant recognised that would be Roche, right?
Yeah, that was good.
Because I don't think they had vision down to spot the smoke. That was just a really good read, given
Well,
there was only two
you say
heroes
that
in there.
play, but they do have a ward on the high ground. If you look.
The one, what? The one by the tier 2 mid.
Yeah, it's on the high ground there,
That
so
was
they can see.
that was just placed now after the
Ah,
fight.
fair enough. Fair enough.
So I think
It was
maybe
just a good read. Yeah, maybe.
It was just a good read. I think though, my memory might be failing me here, but I don't think Die was showing on the map at all on anyone.
Wait, was there a trap in the pit?
Oh, trap.
Someone says there was a trap in the pit.
That is very likely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, never
They
mind.
did
It wasn't a good
sentry
read.
it.
You guys suck. Congrats, you
Ooh,
have a
and there's
broken hero.
Night Stalker with no nighttime. No ability
Nice
for
shackle.
nighttime. Good
Nice
shackle.
shackle.
Where's the rest of the team? That's a big one!
Oh my God, Sis Edward, that's great.
Where's Wogan? He has no characters in for 2. Help your team!
Oh, there's a little meatball for you.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh my God.
You can understand why someone would want to do that every game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, that is
Fair
so
play.
satisfying.
Fair play. Whoa, God.
I will say though, we kind of sort of mentioned it in the draft. They don't have a way to stop this black hole at all.
No, they really don't. Once he gets BKB, they're done.
Unless Tusk makes the
I'm not
play
being
of a
funny.
century.
These have been some good black holes so far. Like, they really have been
Yeah.
good black holes. 2-3 man easy.
Tusk does have blink now, so that's their one counter.
Well,
is the blink
what is the counter?
punch on Tusk.
Right,
He
but
blinks next to where the because
But-
the Enigma casts the black hole like a bit in front of him, right?
Right.
So you can blink behind him and punch him out of it.
Yeah, he could,
But
yeah.
obviously the counter to that is don't place it too far in front of
Right,
you.
right,
and it's
right.
really hard to do.
Or just buy a shard on a Enigma.
Yeah, buy a shard.
and he
Very
gets
difficult
sucked
to-
in.
You actually get sucked in really quickly.
Yeah, you do.
And let's be honest, if
Or
it's
a
not like a
Dav, cheers
silencer
for
holding his
raid.
ulti,
Daff not Daff raided with 50.
Tusk has to do quite a lot in the team fight beyond just cancelling
Keep
black
him
holes. So he's going to
raid.
be in there.
This is
him
Midas Bloodthorn on
Hotpot
Dave.
25 just resubbed for 39 months.
Fucking hell.
Gibbons out here, baby.
And a shard. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
most
the
important
shard.
part.
The shard is genuinely the most important part.
Defnut
And the old
Def
passive
just resubbed
Midas.
for 10 months.
Dave, please use your ult for farming and use your Midas. Here we go. Yes, Dave.
Word
Midas
just resubbed for
and
30
ult.
months.
Just get rich. Get a BKB. Win the game.
That would
Wogan?
be
Why
nice.
did you go Bloodthorn first?
They're looking for
I don't
Ursa.
know.
The Ursa's looking for the Invoker
It's just
down here.
fucking tragic. They are looking for the old Wogan,
Stretch
but
Sloam just resubbed for 22
he's just
months.
invis and they have no detection.
Oh. Oh.
Coop!
Oh, they have?
Dust!
Oh, they see him.
You
There we
can
go.
see the little
Finally.
footprints.
Jesus Christ.
Lucky Evil Teddy's paying attention.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, Coop's
was
new,
that?
right? Coop doesn't realise the little white footprints
Coop
mean.
is fairly new, but
Yeah,
Still,
you
it's
know
still
what?
a
I'm
dog
not
shit
doing
play.
benefit of the doubts today. Be better. Come on.
Red, how are you using that and not my? Look at that. Dav has stolen my fucking binoculars emote. Shocking. Mine is actually me actually using binoculars. A traitor to the stream,
I
Red.
got a fancy animator to do that one.
Yeah, Dav's one is animated. Congrats. He's got the fucking Y.O.S.O editors and fucking Joe working for him. I'm all on my own with you goobs.
You've got some very talented people fucking doing things.
Nobody doing out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The black hole on none yet.
No, it's been cast yet.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
Oh, they could.
They have no way to
There's
cancel
no
the
match.
TP.
They do. They are black hole.
They do.
True, he should have actually black holed that. You're
Can
right.
Bommy B get away from this? He's still rolling for a little
It's
bit
going
longer.
to be pretty much impossible.
Wait,
I
the
would say.
community made that? God, Dav's got a really pog community. Step it up, you idiots.
Is under attack.
This is how you motivate people.
Ooh.
I would love to give a TED talk
Run,
on
Rocket Man.
management. The key to management is you berate people until they do something.
Yeah.
If people aren't
That's just
performing,
Hasn't worked with the in-house cast before, I must say.
if people aren't performing, you yell at them. It's simple. Yeah, you do use all your time on team banners. That's correct. You thank you, Dav. Dav now berating the lads. Oh shit! I've got to pick tickets for Thorpe Park. That reminds me.
Oh wow. Big trip.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hunter's
BKB.
decided
Hunter's going in.
that this is time to turn around and fight.
Just 1v5 it. God bless him. He's winning
Go on,
as
get
well.
Bommy
He needs to
B.
run. Oh, his team's turned up.
Oh my god, it's actually worked. Oh!
Oh my god!
Get Hunter, lads!
The black hole on Dave.
Felix is going to get him, I think.
Yeah, with the trap. That's going to kill him. Rocket Man is still alive, just about. He's gobbling.
Oh!
He's away.
He's not.
Wogan! Wogan, do not
no,
leave your
Felix is gonna
team,
kill him
Wogan!
here.
Wogan! Wogan! You bastard! You fucking bastard!
He's
Running
clicking
next
for
to your
no
friend on 100
damage.
HP, full HP, you have spells up. That is criminal.
Yeah, could have tornadoed. He couldn't have tornadoed, but he could have disarmed. Could have done all kinds of things. That's one of each, Wogan. Blim, blim, blim. QWE.
Just literally, that is so taunting. Just running a little bit ahead of your team member,
And then
limping
ice
away,
walling.
trying to get to base.
What's the saying? You don't need to be faster than the bear. You just need to be faster than your slowest friend. That was basically what he
Yeah,
did.
but at the same time, he was taunting his friend.
He should have body blocked him. That would have been the pog play.
Oh, that would have been perfect. Sadly, I think Ghost Walk gives you phase, isn't it?
Does it?
Should have come out of Ghost Walk just to body block his tusk to death.
Oh, he already whiffed Deafening Blast? Alright, fair. Roche up in...
No, not fair. It means he fucked up.
No, I'm just explaining why he didn't use it.
So Basher done on Evil Teddy, which gives him a bit of BKB lockdown.
Yeah.
I didn't see the black hole in the last fight. I don't think it was, too
just on Tusk.
Hog though, was it?
Yeah, just
That's a
no,
bit
it
of a
was on
waste.
Dave. It was just on Dave, I thought.
Dave is on his team,
He's
so that'd
on
be
the
pretty
wrong
impressive.
team.
No,
for that,
whatever.
buddy.
Yeah, Tusk.
You okay? It was just Tusk, I promise you.
It's been a
it was just Tusk.
long 2 weeks. So my brain
It
is
has to
still
be
not
fair.
recovered.
You've watched a lot of Dota recently.
When I played yesterday and I played the CSGO, it might have been my worst ever CSGO
Oh,
performance.
those first 6 rounds were not great. We really pulled it back at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, we did, yeah. I mean, fucking Dan stepped up. Old Chef Dan with his fucking dog shit skin. You and Miles doing the business. I didn't even make the Hos 10. I got the Colonel.
Oh, that is brutal.
I got the Colonel, dude. That's what I did.
We're gonna have to start retracting 10 from Hos because he can't make 10 anymore.
No, it's the Hos 8.
He'll keep saying they had to fucking ban me because I always got 10 every game. But he doesn't get 10 every game. He gets 3 every game.
The Hos 3.
Do you know what happened? Bob gave him one bit of positive reinforcement, and he just lost the ability to play.
What did Bob
It
say?
just goes. Bob was like, you know what, Haz? Since you come back, like your shooting's not very good, but like your awareness of what's going on and what you're doing has gotten a lot better. Well done. And the second he said that, Harry forgot how to play CS.
Game
What the
over.
fuck was Bob talking about?
Oh,
Haz is...
oh.
Have you just
the lobby
lagged out
hasn't
as well?
It's frozen.
hasn't-
Oh,
Has the lobby
Okay.
oh.
crashed?
Oh no.
No, not. I can't do another game.
I'm gonna do reconnect. If it's a restart, I'm done. Legit done.
I'm
What has
yeah,
caused this? Oh no, I'm
Server
back in.
crashed. It was just it just booted us all out, I think.
Okay.
I'm still in the process of being booted. It's taking me a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
sorry. Back onto Hos. He has the worst awareness of all time, and he has the worst movement of all time. Like you watch Haz play, and when he's across the map, he's sneaking, and then when he gets the enemies, he's charging about like a bull in the shiny shop.
Yeah. Stig, I did like the peepers. I'm just saying I'm appalled at my own community that The best we came up with was a scuffed outline of me doing the peepers. Where is it? I can't even remember where's the fucking emote. Where is it? If anyone can find it, where is it?
There it is. Flax Tours.
That's it. Flax Tours. Look at that shit. Dab.
What were you actually looking at?
A bird out the window, as in an actual bird, not a woman. I was like, oh, look at that robin. Oh, it's a base race. Yes.
Who wins this? I reckon the team with TA does, to be honest.
Yeah.
Deso.
Mate, they got Prophet and Shaman. What are you chatting? And Eidolon.
Deso Alacrity TA? I think she wins it.
No way.
I mean, David's
reckon
coming
so.
back now. Okay. And okay, here come the TPs. The lads are still here for some reason. Hunter. Okay, that's a good hex from Coop. Can Coop run? How is Coop so fucking poor? Why has Coop got 2.7k gold?
No way! No way! Oh my god!
I think Coop is very new.
Coop played well last week. He had a mean Jakiro. What's all this money doing?
Fucking 3k gold sitting in the bank. Let's see what Coop buys.
Blink Dagger queued up. She could have had that maybe 5 minutes ago. Or maybe
I'm gonna say 10 minutes ago.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
She's Crusader. Get the fuck out. How do you be Crusader and not know to spend the gold you have?
How is Coop excused if she doesn't play ranked? What, do they not spend their gold in unranked? Have I missed something?
Damn, Dave got that attack speed going on. Sprout leashes, baby. That's the punishment against TA, although apparently 100% mischance is what people get against TA. Dave not paying attention to the major, I note. Zoe, you fucking stream snipe. That's what you do wrong.
Yeah, that was a fat stream snipe. Everyone saw it.
Oh, I wonder if there's 2 wards outside the Roche bit. I better put a sentry down after we've done Roche. Oh, look at that. 2 wards here. It's for a goal for me. Oh, I'm just so good at Dota. Cheat! Oh, smoky dope from the boys.
They do have black holes. Sethwood didn't manage to get in the smoke, but he does have PKB.
Oh, they're all at Roche.
They're clearing out Treants. Can they get a big fight here? Coop does have a blink, so she can set up things pretty nicely. They are in Roche. Anti-PFlax reads it nicely. He gets out.
They suddenly responded to us doing Roche. Of course they had vision. No. They put those down in the fight.
Down in the fight, just randomly.
They literally put them down in the fight. He just ran in and dropped 2 wards. Bam, bam.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think that's confirmed at this point. Stream sniper.
Stream snipe confirmed.
The only in court, the jury would be gone. You've lost the jury already.
You've lost the jury. My dog stepped on a bee. That's the equivalent. My kids even you know what my kids said to me at dinner time? Daddy, have you heard of the Amber Heard trial? It's like, yeah. And I was like, how have you heard about the Amber Heard trial? It's obviously all over. All their fucking YouTubers are all doing content about it. And they thought the My Dog Stepped on a Bee was the funniest thing ever. They were like, have you seen the bit where she goes, my dog stepped on a bee? I was like, I've been laughing about that. Why are you laughing about that? Lads, they're in Roche.
Have you seen the Wagatha Christie trial at all? Any of the
Yes.
coverage of that?
Yes, Mrs. F has been keeping me updated on that.
Funny. I've loved every second of it.
Ramsey! Oh my god, he's actually trapped as fuck.
Oh my
He's
god,
used
Cooper's
his
just
DKB.
running.
Oh! The Roche Bash! There's an Aegis on the floor, no one's doing anything!
No one's picking up!
The black hole didn't
Still there?
catch TA!
Denied
The Saced was
Denied the
BKB'd
Aegis!
no one! He denied the Aegis! Coop got the deny!
No way! What a play! What the fuck?
Coop
From
got!
not buying
No
any
sense.
items to Coop denying the Aegis.
Coop did not know how to purchase items, but knew to deny the Aegis with her snakes. That is unbelievable.
That is incredible.
She is incredible.
Or it was a misclick. I don't know.
Right, well,
which.
she's MVP. That's it. That's secured.
Or she was trying to target
That is
TA and misclicked.
insane.
I don't know
It
which.
is
She was trying to click on TA and missed.
I'm
That'd be so
not
Oh,
sure
that's gotta
which.
be it. That has got to be
We'll,
it.
we'll have to get
I
some post-game chat from Coop to find out. Did you mean to deny the Aegis? No, I was trying to click TA. Oh, nice
but she'd
nado.
have to have like.
Yes, Wogan, completely missing the spell.
Did 0 damage.
It literally never gets old listening to Ashwin go
Oh my
yes
God.
X when they fuck up. It's
Yes, Hunter! Yeah.
so funny.
Off goes Dave. Midas off cooldown, as usual. Dave, you're Midas. You're Midas. Yes.
Wogan's also got a Pidus ready to go.
This is a very close game, team. Look at this. It's 68-32%, but look at the goal difference. It's only 2k.
Please Midas something, Wogan.
He
I'm
already
begging you.
he did.
Oh, he's good. Okay, he failed his TP top.
He also has
It's
dust.
been, it's been a Midas. I've been watching for about 20 seconds.
Oh,
it
yeah.
might have been longer.
Yeah, he's done it now. But he also does have his ult, and I don't know if he knows that
No,
he
I'm
can.
He's tornadoed them, so we can't.
I'm talking about
Oh, Wogan,
Oh, he did.
sorry.
Okay, there we go.
They're both pretty poor at it.
Yeah.
So the problem is that Hunter his net worth is falling a long way behind the other two cores. That's not that big a problem for Ursa because by the way the hero's designed, you can still man fight even if you're an item behind. But it's not great either. It does feel like a lot of it's going to come down to the black hole.
Yeah, I think these black holes from Sisethwa, aka Tiger, will make a big difference. Has gone bots.
Has he?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
That's a bit of a waste of money to me.
That's
but
2k.
On who?
On Enigma.
Enigma.
He's going what?
He's got bots.
He has bots.
I don't know why
that's
he's
a
gone
weird one.
bots. I think he just doesn't know what to do.
Maybe. Or he may be thinking, I'm going to follow my nature's prophet around the map for kills or something. Oh, Rocket
Oh,
Man.
they're going to find Rocket Man.
Oh, they got
And they're going to find Wogan, more importantly. If Wogan can get out now. Nope. He's dead.
Yeah, this is very dead.
He fucked up his ghost walk. Or maybe he just...
He was dusted anyway, so...
Yeah, but he might have benefited from them. He could probably outrun Night Stalker. At level,
probably.
at level,
But he won't escape him, right? He doesn't have a blink or anything.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
he doesn't
No.
have a blink. He probably would. He may have got away actually.
Good call, Plague. Idiot.
This
Apologies.
sentry is covering NC FedEx. They know he's there, but they're going to get the sentry. That's big.
Antivertex has a DD
Oh,
though.
but they know...
You
Oh,
should
hello.
probably
that's
go.
a good
Very
tackle.
good from Coop.
Coop
Oh
gameplay!
my god. And they missed the
Oh!
That's big. That is big. Pango is rolling
Wogan
up.
had not bought back. Wogan not buying back here.
Well, he doesn't want to win.
Oh, Coop just got deleted.
Has he gone to the toilet or something? Oh, there we go.
Now he
He's
buys
in.
back. Now the
Oh,
racks
they
are
make
gone and
racks.
they're out.
Dave is going to get out. Just about. He's clicking
He's
hard.
clicking.
Oh, the path is on none.
Yes, Wogan.
Use your Midas. Whoa, God.
Oh, God. Please tell me Dave is building a Silver Edge and not a Daedalus. I don't think I could take the Daedalus.
I'm going to say
There's
he's
nothing
going
showing
Daedalus
his 4K gold. It's
100%.
impossible to know.
What's he built? This
100% he's going
When he
Daedalus.
gets crit on his Bloodthorn, I don't
It's
know
crit on
anymore.
his
That's-
Bloodthorn. I forgot about
Yep,
that.
he does.
That's.
Yep.
Do you think he saw our conversation about the 100% crit?
Yep, there it is. He's queued it up. Daedalus.
He's queued up, Dave.
building. Oh, so he's going to build Silver Edge next for you.
He's going to build Silver Edge after, yeah.
Bangladesh
He was. I
just
think he was in chat for that
months.
conversation.
Plus R.
The last turn at Black Hole
I'd
was
love to-
70. This could be a lot of buildings here.
This could be a lot of buildings.
It depends if Dave's willing to buy back or not. I think they can fight with that black hole, but probably not.
What are you
without
doing,
the
Bommy B?
buyback.
Why?
Why? Oh, the
Oh,
Why are
silence.
we wasting Deafening Blast?
To
Come on, lads. Let's think a little bit.
Dire's middle barracks
Save a lad.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
That's
Oh my
not
god,
bad
that's taking a lot of
losses
deeps there.
for forcing.
Oh, they
God.
might catch Evil Teddy here. He's got a oh, but the punch is perfect.
Good punch.
Nice. Oh my god, they got him.
They're gonna get him.
Oh,
He's
the
down for
vision.
95.
Look out,
He
Coop.
has buyback, no BKB.
He does. But
Coop
Coop
is
is
dead.
in trouble here. Coop does also have buyback. There's no black hole for 30.
30 seconds.
This
I
is
think
a,
they're
this is
gonna
a
have to back off
pog
with
game
PauseFish
3. A very
Yeah.
pog
It's
game
going to be a
3.
Roche fight, surely, that this next game hinges on. How long till it respawns? 2 minutes. So buybacks will still be down for Radiant, and that will mean buybacks down for NC FedEx and for Wogan. Who else has used buyback?
Has the Wraith Pact been going down in these fights? I don't know if I've noticed
Yes.
it. Okay. It's
Oh,
so
I've
it's
spotted
so
a couple
weird.
of pulses.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
I don't
it is
even see it.
respawning. So Pugner, TA, and Invoker have no buyback, and of course,
Has she not got the talent to
Nightstalker is
TP
also
to the
used it.
traps? Is that a thing, or is that the Ags?
That is an
That's
axe.
the Ags, yeah.
It's probably worth.
Do you think
getting.
that's one of the strong things about Wraith Pacts? It's just so fucking hard to find that
I'm
bloody thing.
100 fucking.
You gotta play a
%.
mini game of Where's Wally before
Dude,
you can find the-
100%.
Find the Wraith
If
Pact.
it looked like Tombstone, it would be a lot easier to
Yeah.
kill, that's for sure.
Wait, are people asking if I like the Moomins? Have you not seen the GIF of me in a Moomins jumper dancing? I love the Moomins. I'm a big fan. Not the show. I just love the aesthetic. And the fact that when you
I
go
love
to
the vibe they're
Sweden,
going with.
you go to Sweden, there are literal shops that just sell Moomin stuff. And there are shops that just sell, what's her name? The lass with the red hair. Tippi Hedren. Nope, she was an actress in The Birds. Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi something or other. That's the one.
Isn't it as easy to spot as Jug Healing Ward? Well, no, because it's much weirder. It's weirder even than the Healing Ward. And the Healing Ward has a big green circle around it.
Whereas that one does like red pulses rather
Yeah,
than
and
continuous.
it's just a little fucking skull. Like, it's genuinely hard to spot. Like, I literally asked people, professional players. Like I said, this is going to sound stupid, but it's one of the big things that it's just hard to fucking hit C. And they were like, yes, and it's only worth 20 gold, and you've got to hit it 6 fucking times. I was like, yeah, it's stupid. If like Healing Ward, the best healing thing
One hit.
in the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you look at the end of the game, even if you have a dedicated healer, regularly, Healing Ward heals the entire team for a percentage of their health per second. It's insane. It is insane. And it's one hit and gives you more money. The Wraith Pact is Diddy and not easy to miss because your brain isn't trained to look for it the way it is for Healing Ward. Because anyone can have it. Jug Healing Ward, you see him plant it down, he goes boom. It's like a pussycat, meow, walking around with a green pulse around. It's dead easy, one hit, job done. Wraith Pact, you've got all this fucking shit on the ground, who can see it? Oh, this is a big wrap.
Yep. I think they might have scattered them. Well, certainly they've seen.
There's
Coop,
traps
now
set
they're gonna
behind
see-
them though. They've walked over
Yeah,
traps.
they know everything. But Jake is just sort of hanging his ass out here. I don't know what this is. He looks like he's being pathed a little bit. He's running like the wind. What is he doing? He's just. I mean.
They're
oh
onto
no,
that?
Bommy
What?
B. Oh, it's just. It's
Oh,
another waste.
no.
It's too spread out, I can't
What
follow
the
it.
fuck is going on? Oh my.
The hole
God.
on NZ,
Oh
that's
my
big.
Such
That's
a
big.
fucking mess. Such a mess.
They did know they were there, right? I'm not going mad.
They did know they were there, yeah.
Dave.
Oh my god. What was
I
Jake
cannot-
doing?
Explain to you how they lost that fight.
They did know they were there.
Well, Jake just
They
walked backwards and
100% knew
forwards.
they were there.
And now they just started
That's
the game.
game over, right?
I think
Yeah.
it might be. They've got 2 heroes to defend. Why
left on
are
the
they
buyback
using
cooldowns?
snakes on a tier 2?
1 minute 30 seconds till
Oh, they
buyback
want
is up.
the other rack.
Or ends.
instead of
You
ending.
can
I guess they
end
have
the
no idea.
game! I think only Dave and Sasedra have realised
Are
this!
the teams muted? Why is half the team in the base clicking the thing, and the other
Oh
half
my
at the back door hitting the tier
fucking
2?
god, this is
If Dave
unbelievable!
dies here, that's a fucking
Dave's
disaster. Oh my god, is he gonna live? No.
What
He's
is
got-
going on?
Oh, he said that in sync.
Thank god! They're still going for buildings. End the game!
Dave should just buy back, to be honest. Get him in.
The snakes on tier 2
They
is
have disarm.
BKB!
And the snakes are on a
Why
back
doesn't
tier
Dave
2
just
as well.
buy
They
back?
would do
They're
fuck all.
probably gonna win, but why isn't Dave buying back? There's so many questions you gotta ask.
Half HP.
Decrep him!
Oh thank god.
It's just
it's
too
over.
late. Oh my
Unbelievable.
god.
God, this game was fucking
I'm
awful.
blaming you for this, Ted. You're the one who said, this is a great game 3, and then everything went wrong.
That fight top, I can't get over it.
Oh, it's just awful. Just awful. Oh, turning off my audio in game for tomorrow. Lads, that was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Do we hand out any awards for this one? I do think at least an on for the Shadow Shaman for that play.
I want to give a diss on to Coop for not spending money when she had 3.
Is that not cancelled out by
She
that?
denied the Aegis, though.
Aegis denied if it was intentional.
I need to know if it was intentional. We'll have to put that one on the back burner. Was it intentional, or was Coop trying to click TA and miss microed her snakes? That's what I need to know.
I believe it was intentional. I have 100% faith.
I would rather wait and then give the award than give the award and have to retract. So let's just find out.
Nice.
But
If we can get in contact with Coop for
there
an
Also,
interview.
by the way, we're not actually giving any fucking awards to Coop.
oh,
It
we
was
not?
a neutral play after the no items buy.
I don't know. It was pretty pog. I'm gonna drag
it
Coop in
did
here. Are
make
you
a
ready?
massive
I'm gonna
difference in the
drag
game.
Coop in here. Move to bulletproof
Okay.
room. Coop,
Hi.
you've been moved to the bulletproof room because we have an important question. When the Aegis was denied by your snakes, was that intentional, or did you misclick them and you were trying to click the TA?
So I saw it there. He was distracted, and I went, "Can I deny this with snakes?" and just tried it.
Okay. All right, Coop.
There it is.
That's enough.
Pure science
There it is.
experiment.
Thank you very much. What channel were you in? Inhouse.
One.
Inhouse 1. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Well, MVP
Vanished
Coop.
back to a channel
MVP
by
Coop.
herself.
Yeah.
Is that an MVP?
Well, honourable.
Like, honourable.
Yeah, it has to be an honourable. Come on, that was such an important play.
All right.
If
No,
Anti-Phoenix
I'm
gets
not-
the Aegis,
I'm not
respawns
saying-
and comes back in,
that's
that
fine,
makes such a big
fine.
difference.
I'm
All
just
right.
saying MVP is a bit over-egging it.
Honourable. Honourable.
That's the only thing we've given this week, by the way.
Jake, what we need to know is that last fight top. You guys knew they were coming. They ran over traps. You knew they were coming, and you all still died. We want to know how. I'll give you 10 seconds to type a response. Someone made the call to fight. Right, but you
Now that's
didn't.
like-
You didn't set up like you knew they were coming, and you didn't
Yeah,
fight
everyone
like
was
you
just
knew
sort
they were
of
coming.
running away like crazy.
3 of you were
Wogan-
hiding in the trees.
Wogan was 2 screens away.
I'm not going to drag him up.
Tusk was hiding in the trees.
This is not a
got caught by
regular
Night
thing. This
Stalker.
is not a regular thing. I was expecting a goon defense, and we got one. I thought. I dropped wards, my nether ward. Shocking. I don't know what to say.
That's shocking.
Just fucking diss on for Jake for that. It's a terrible.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Fuck you, Jake.
All right, lads. That's it for this
I'm
week.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do anything to Wogan because every week I give him something negative.
Just
I'm gonna be nice.
I don't think.
Right.
I mean, he didn't play like an incredible game-winning invoker, but he did not do anything noticeably
He
wrong.
didn't do
apart from
anything
his item build.
noticeably bad.
He was just
But-
super mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he has
But
like you said,
you
been
could
away
say
for
that
a very
about
long time.
Yeah, but
he's
you
been
could
away.
also say they were super mediocre. About 99% of the people
And
playing
Team
the
PFlax
in-houses.
got his TA and did nothing noticeably good in this game.
Yeah,
either.
he was
Like,
utter
true.
there
dog.
was not much happening on Radiant.
Well, as that
Are we
concludes
having
this
an
week.
MVP?
No,
Did
fuck
anyone
it.
do
I
anything
want to
good?
stop.
No.
I want to stop. I'm done. I'm done.
Sure.
I'm tired and I'm fed up.
Go to bed.
All right.
Go to bed, old man.
Very fair.
I will see you guys next time. Cheers, boys. Peace.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you to you lot. Thank you to Eri, as ever, for organising these wonderful, wonderful in-houses. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Peace out.